Saturday. It's a Saturday, let me tell you. It was awful weather today. The littles drove me crazy. I'll play the intro and I'll be back.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season, time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides, time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and nights that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Alrighty then. Wait a minute. There's something I want to play for y'all. I know I played it before. This is one of them. I'm going to be using some of them to build an outro because Karma Wills is going to make me a new one. Okay.
Happy by the poolside throne. Her voice a whisper, but it cuts like stone. Misfits gather, come as you are. under her gaze. You're a superstar. Come on in, let's talk about it. No judgment here, no need to doubt it. Fragile sound, but she's unshaken. Kathy P, the queen unbroken. She wears a smile like on a bright, but don't be fooled. She's ready to fight. Strength in her life, fire in her soul. A gentle touch, but she's in control. You think you see her, but you don't know. She's the tide, she's the undertow. Come on in, let's talk about it. No judgment here, no need to doubt it. Fragile sound, but she's unshaken. Kathy P, the queen unbroken. But you don't know. She's the tide, she's the undertow. Come on in, let's talk about it. No judgment here, no need to doubt it. Fragile sound, but she's unshaken. Kathy P, the queen unbroken. She wears a smile like on a bright, but don't be fooled. She's ready to fight, strength in her life, fire in her soul. A gentle touch, but she's in control. Holds a beckon, a place for all. Deeper just in the call. She's a lifeboat, she's the wave. Stronger than the storm she braved.
Well, what y'all think? Could you hear it? There's another. Oh shit! I just logged myself out. What the hell I did? My bubble doesn't isn't moving. Maybe because of the screen. Y'all didn't hear any of that. Can y'all hear me? I don't know why my bubble's not moving. Okay. All right. It there's a little repetitiveness I want to take out of it, but I like the beat. This one might be a little different. Let me see. No, it's the same one. Okay. I like that beat. Okay. Yeah, I like that beat. Oh, I did it again. I keep logging my damn self out. There's another one. I just gotta find it. I think this is the same one. I think it was. Yep, that same one. It was sent 3 times. Okay. I have the other one downloaded though. Let me see. Oh no, it never lets me play Messenger on this damn thing. Weeping Waters made these for me, and I just haven't had a chance to finish messing with them to use them. But I will get there. Oh, today was awful. Oh, the weather today was awful. It's chilly, rainy, icky all day. Okay, yeah, here's the one. One of the other ones I like. I think this is it. Wait, kind of be nice if I turn the speaker on, huh? Okay, so why won't you turn? No, I think it's this one. Nope, that's it. Okay, that's on.
Fragile sound, but don't you dare, 'cause I am in her heart. Beware. Come on in.
I like the other beat better. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, here's the one. One of the other ones I like. See, some of them will play and some of them won't.
Under the neon, the water's alive. Having peace from when misfits arrive. We got a voice like a summer breeze, but don't you dare think she's easy to please. Spark, words of flame. You leave a pool and never be the same. Let's talk about it. Post time, oh, you need to doubt it. Fragile sound, but still inside. We see the truth won't hide. She's the queen of the cannonball splash, mixing wisdom with a witty flash. The ripples echo the last suggestion. You'll find yourself swimming again and again. A wave of strength, a tide of grace. You'll see the world in one new space. Come on in, let's talk about it. Full cycle, you'll need to doubt it.
Let's try this one. Oh, see, this is the one I want to, and it won't play. It won't play for Messenger for some reason.
On the water still, Captain's got the mic and she's dressed to kill. Fragile voice, but the lion's will. Come on in, the water's fine. Post out in the face with crimson lines. Suck it up, she little wine. She's stronger than you think you'll find. Gotta know you gotta start, bring it here. No judgment, just laughs in a cold brew beer. Misfits welcome, leave the beer. She may sound soft, but she's still inside. Diving deep, let the truth collide.
Okay. Okay. Well, you get the gist of it, of what I'm working with anyway. Um, Let me go back to my chat because now I can't see anybody. So I can say hi. I'm going to download those the right way so I can play them for. Um, I'm going to use them for like outros and um, just like if I need to pause for a minute or something. But I really appreciate. I mean, she put a lot. Weeping Waters put a lot of work into them, and I really appreciate that. And she did like 4 or 5 different ones. You're getting storms right now. Oh, and by the way, Summer Girl, I am so. I never drank a dark roasted coffee. It's good. You just, it just. I just use a bigger cup, um, because it's a little stronger. That, but it is really good, and I am in love. I drank more coffee in the last day and a half than I probably have in the last 6 months. So thank you very much. Now I want to try all these other. There's always, with the Mr. Cop, with our little old coffee pot, you couldn't do all these other coffees. So now I can. I'm excited. I'm having a love affair with the Keurig. At least I'm having one, though. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Brittany's going to be out to dinner. Oh, enjoy your dinner, Miss Brittany. Hey, Saber, good to see you. Mystics in the house. There's my summer girl. Hey, Rocky. CJK. Cherry P. Catherine X, true misfit. Hey, Marcy, I'd rather be on here than at this football game in the sun in 80 degrees with 50K of my closest friend. I hear you. Oof. Hey, VXCN, good to see you, misfit. Hey, Victoria. Hey, B Tim. Hey, Lavender. Happy feet. Oh, man, it's been a whole shit show out here, has it not? Has it not? Oh, my Lord. So we got, I was watching nonsense for a few minutes. I was super late, though, so I missed the whole first part, but I, I I got in there when they were. Brittany was talking about a $500 Alta card. Are you fucking kidding me? This bitch is on here begging for money, and she. Oh, I cannot. You don't have to buy the top brands of shit for it to be good. A lot of the top brands are just nothing but name. The product itself actually sucks. But the woman has no clue and no appreciation for shit. Mm-mm. But come on. Uh, it's this big conspiracy because uh, some Jehovah's showed up at her door. Now, look, I don't know if it's something she did, something that we all know how they like to start things up. She got people in there that have no problem making calls on her behalf, or if it was some rando. But man, if it's some rando, stop it, man. Stop this stupid shit. What you did, he could, that man that gets drunk and waves around a pew pew. And you're going to send some innocent people to the door thinking they're going to be talking to him about Jesus. I mean, come on now. Hey, Joey, good to see you. I mean, just stop. However, I don't know who did it. Not something I'd do, not something I'd condone. But for all we know, she could have done it. Something she had filled out or something with everything to go. Who knows? Or it could have been from her own camp. We don't know. But you can't come out here and accuse nobody of doing it and attach it to anybody. You know? It's but if you were so scared, why didn't you call law enforcement while they were there? Why did you wait for 6 minutes after they left to call law enforcement? I'm gonna tell you what, first thing I'd have been doing is I'd have been on that phone to 911, not after they left, while they were there. Hey, Emma. Those poor elders. Yeah. I don't know. It's all crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what to believe. But don't be blaming nobody for it. And I seen somebody comment in a chat today, trying to put that on Queen Bee. You're a fucking idiot. If you spent 5 minutes watching Queen, you know she don't condone shit like that. Why would she even do something? Get the fuck out of here. She ain't gonna waste her time doing something like that. But don't go around these streets putting that shit in chats. And of course, it was a Britney simp. Jesus. I mean, are you serious? Uh. But the stuff she's saying, unbelievable. And I know you're probably Britneyed out and tired of hearing. You probably heard those. I have been on a whole bunch today, so I don't know who all played the lives, but I'm sure you've heard them all. I popped into Granny's. I wasn't in there long though. I wasn't in nonsense as long. I got there really late. It rained off and on all day, and it's chilly and just ugly out. And the kids were in rare form. They're still little. They're 7 and 10, so they were wild for sound, so to speak. Ugh, it was a long day. It was a long day. They pushed every button a couple times. Right now, I got them out the kitchen table building something with popsicle sticks. They're having a blast. It's keeping them out of my hair, and they're having a blast. Yeah, it was in Truce Live, Emma. Actually, it wasn't him. It was somebody in chat. Yeah. I don't like when people do that. Nope. But she blames it on everybody when, in all actuality, she don't even know. I mean, unless it was from the inside. If you get my meaning. Oh yeah, they were having a day. Let me tell you, they wanted to be outside. They couldn't be outside. They couldn't go in the pool. They were bored. I was like, you guys have a million and one things to do. I'm trying to get laundry done, trying to clean up the house. They're just behind me messing up as I'm cleaning back. You know how many times I had to fix the pillows and the blankets, the throw blankets on the couch today? I got to the point where I said, if you touch them again, you're going to timeout. Y'all have your own lap blankets. Use them. It was just a day. It was just a day. And I didn't sleep good last night, so that didn't help either. But they're being perfect now because they're at the table gluing popsicle sticks. He's building a house for his. He loves them 3D dragons. Well, they're both obsessed with them dang things, and he had a great report card period, straight A's. So I got him one of those little dragons. He's building a house for his dragon. Yeah. Now I don't know what she's building, but she's building something. And they got glue, so look out. The kitchen may be Elmered all over the place. Oh no, it was just a day. Even the dog was obnoxious today. It was like every 5 minutes he wanted out, and he don't like the rain. Hey Zen, it was just a day. Hey Kim, and this damp weather don't do good for my breathing. I'm wheezing really bad, so we had such so much fun last night. Um, I didn't come live yesterday because as soon as they got home from school, I had already had the meeting with his teacher, the conference with his teacher, which I requested because I just like to touch base and make sure that everything's going good, and especially under the circumstances and everything. And oh my God, she couldn't rave enough about him. Oh, he's such a sweet boy. I just love him. He sits there, he does his work, and he's always so helpful. I'm like, huh? Are we talking about singing? No. But she said he doesn't get in trouble. I never have to correct him about any, breaking the school rules. He follows them. Yes, sir. What do you want? Okay, interruption number one. Okay, sorry. I had to see the nest for the dragon. So, they love them damn Happy Meals, and they know I'm not a McDonald's fan. But I had a bunch of points that I never used. So we Ubered it because I had to go up and pick up my medicine and stuff up at Target. And my daughter's outgrowing everything. And she needed a couple of things. So yeah, so we ended up not getting home till like, I don't know, it's probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. They had a blast. They had fun. Oh God, here comes the other one. Okay, sorry. Hopefully that'll be the last one. I had to see her house too. Oh yeah, she does. I do. She'll sit there and cut. Yeah, they. It's amazing what these kids will come up with. Yeah, I do have washable markers. I have to. They're messy Bessies. I have to. But she got a kick out of it. She got one of her Stitch T-shirts. Tarjay actually had. Usually they haven't. They didn't have a whole bunch of selection. I was really disappointed. But they had Stitch T-shirts on sale for like $10, and she loves Stitch, so she got to pick one. She was thrilled. Yeah, they have color popsicle sticks, and then they have uh plain ones that they can color themselves. I buy them in bulk because they love to build stuff with them. Oh yeah, he cuts up the cardboard boxes and makes ramps for his trucks, and she makes game boards. Yeah, and it's all over my house. It's everywhere, and I just go along trash bags. Hey, J Box. But I was pissed at McDonald's. I rarely eat that food because yeah, you know. But I hadn't eaten all day, and it was like 6:30, and I figured, okay, I'll just get a burger. Well, they're not real burgers, but 3 times, 3 times I had to give them back my burger. I ordered a fucking plain cheeseburger. How hard is that? Finally, the fourth time they got it right. Then the kids wanted a dessert. It took 32 minutes to get an apple pie and a small ice cream cone. Man, I will never go there again. You can bet that. Oh yeah, she loves making jewelry. She does. She spends hours doing it. Hours. She uses jewelry kits, the beads and stuff, and then she also does with the rubber bands. And she knows how to make them. All them layers. Yeah. She. Hey, pretty little lights. Good to see you. And I tried and tried to get her to quit biting her nails, and I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get nowhere. And then boom, one day she just stopped biting them. She lets them grow. She's all about taking care of her nails. She's all about painting them and little nail jewels and stuff you can put on them. I'm like, oh, I tried for how many years to get you to quit biting your nails, and then just one day you decide to stop. Okay, glad. But yeah, she's a girly girl. She loves her earrings and her jewelry, and yeah, she's definitely a girly girl. Yeah, she's growing up whether I like it or not. And I can tell you I don't like it. I want her to stay little. I don't I don't want to deal with a teenager. Mm-mm. We should be able to skip the teenage years. I have one, Happy Feet. Yeah, and I fixed it and updated it and took stuff off that she accidentally put on that she didn't know how to take off. She didn't because she just taps the tablet. Yeah, I fixed it. It's on my channel in my about section. I can't, for some reason, I can't share none of my links to anything. If I go to try to copy it to share it, it clicks me into the link. It just, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. They're crazy. They had a blast last night though, and they deserved it. They needed it, and they work hard and they do great in school. I get no complaints, and that's awesome for ADHD ADD for my girl. I get no complaints ever, and they both made honor roll. So I'm a proud mom. Right now, they did the science experiments, and we had to do the lava lamp, and she had to do. There was 5 different steps they had to do, and it actually was pretty cool. I enjoyed doing that with her. But now they have to do their board, or the poster board, and they have to um, put all the steps, the conclusions, and everything on it. They got to write them out real nice, glue them on. And guess what, Mommy Kathy forgot? I forgot the 2DM rulers for the back of it. So guess what I'm using? A coat hanger. Works just as good. And that way she can hang it up while she's in front of the class because they have to get in front of the class and do their presentation, which she's really nervous about. But I told her, close your eyes and think you're on the dance stage. You would be in front of hundreds of people at your recitals. And you got up there and did just fine. I said, just imagine that. Hey, Poodle Holly. Puddin' Holly Blue. That's a cool name. Yeah, they're good kids. I was concerned with Dallas. But and the teacher said sometimes she, pays a little bit more attention to him because he, since in the past month he will pull away and want to be by himself. So she does watch that. But the therapist said that's not, that's it's okay. He's working through it his way and he's actually doing well. So I'm thankful they have good teachers. I'm thankful they have good teachers. What surprised me, she told me I was the only parent that wanted a conference, that there was no really, there was no issues or no concerns to talk about, and she was thrilled about that. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, take up your time, because she had to call me on her lunch break, which, she deserves that lunch break. Going to put up with 18 of them? Yeah, 18 7-year olds? Hell no, you need a break. I let the teachers know from day one when I meet them at Meet the Teacher. I'm a hands on mom. I want to know things. You're going to be hearing from me on Parent Square. I'm going to be responding to what you post. I'm going to ask questions. Yeah, that I am. I'm a nosy mom. I need to know. And so far, I haven't had no. I like I said, I've been lucky. They have really good teachers. Nah, they do the work. I just do the homework. Well, I do the homework, but I don't give them the answers. I just do it with them. But I was impressed when she told me that Dallas is reading at a fourth grade level. She said she said there's only one way that happens is if he's reading at home. That doesn't happen just because of what we're doing in school. And I said, yeah. Well, she said, but I looked back at his record, and when he started kindergarten, he could read. I said, yeah, that's a mandatory in my house. I mean, we make it fun. If you make it fun and you act out the stories, the kids get more into it. But we read a lot. Hey, Clemson girl, they get those books every month. Um, your kids can get them from I think it's kindergarten to fifth grade. They get so many books every month at any public school. So I always sign them up for that. And they get some really cool books. Hey, Tracy, your granddaughter is 11 and I don't understand her math. Isn't it crazy, Summer Girl? I'm worried about that's what I said. I said, look, even though I was a medic and a nurse and I had to have, I had to know how to, break down meds and dosages and stuff. I suck at math. And I even I even have a degree in accounting and business management because I was one of those people that like to go to school. Because yeah, um, yeah, I still suck at math, but the math they're doing is crazy. So the teacher sends on Parent Square, she puts cheat sheets in for us parents. Yeah, she's going to be 11 in August. Yeah, they're the same age just about. So you get it, summer girl. You get it. It was just nice last night. I know I said I'd go live yesterday, but I spent with them. We had fun and they enjoyed it. And then we get home and there's four freaking frogs on the door. So I didn't want to open the door because I didn't want one of them to get in the house. The frogs were out hot last night. I swear we must have seen a dozen of them. Your little guy's 11. Hey, beautiful disaster. Oh, mine's 7. I don't want them to grow up, guys. Hey, GG3. We got to stop this somehow. Yeah, they are. They are, Summer Girl. They really are. Hey, Jabba Jones. And the night before, I stayed on Trisha's panel till like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were having so much fun. I love going up on her panel. I always have so much fun. But we had a blast. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh, I might as well go ahead and have my coffee now since I got to do it in 3 hours anyway. But it was nice because I couldn't sleep. Um, so it was nice to have something else to do. And I had some, it was fun. Do I have a pond? No, I have a pool. But we've been getting a lot of rain. Hey, big girl for life. You was up there. We had fun, didn't we? I really enjoy Trisha and going up there. I don't do a lot of panels, but I feel comfortable going up on her panel. That's probably why I go up there so much. But yeah, I really enjoy it. You can laugh and kid around. It doesn't have to be all serious all the time. Hey, Stephanie, it could just be fun. I did. I had a really good time. It did, Gigi. It did. I needed it. Those laughs, it felt good to laugh. And yeah, it did. And guys, I did it. And I feel guilty as hell. I told you I was going to have to, because I've lost so much weight that yeah, even a belt's not holding up my shorts. Um, so I did it. I found two pair on clearance. I mean, super clearance. But then I felt guilty. But I don't, I can't have my drawers falling down when I'm walking. Uh, I really like Trisha. I've known her over 20 years. Wow. Yeah, I do. I enjoy Trisha. It amazes me the workouts she does and stuff. That woman's got a body now. Mm, don't you dare. I did. I felt really guilty last night. But they were on clearance. I don't think I paid $20 for both pair. They were on like super final clearance rack. Yeah. I was disappointed in Tarjay's selection for kids stuff though. Real disappointed. But if she would just quit growing, we'd be okay. They have that Pirates of Sea Wolf Privateers is a group of people that they do what they do for foster children and displaced children. If even if they don't you don't even have to have them through foster care if you're a relative caregiver. or if you're just and you don't have them through the agencies or anything, even if you're just raising your grandchildren or something, they include you. But what they do, everything they do is for these children, and they put on these big events for the kids several times throughout the year. Well, the Halloween events next weekend, and they get to play all these games, and they get pirate coins, and then they have oh, they end up coming home with so much stuff, so much stuff. It's like mini Christmas, and they have a blast, and they make a complete meal both for the kids and the adults. And then there's all kind of crafting tables where you can decorate your own cookie, you can decorate your treat bags, and then all the booths the tents are decorated. The booths that are set up inside different businesses they get to sponsor, and they come in and they decorate their booths, and you go through and you trick or treat. So they end up getting a big bag of candy too, besides all the little gadgets and stuff, and they get some really cool stuff. Um, but they fundraise for all this, and then if there's anything you need when you're taking a placement, or if something happens and you need something, they find a way to get it for you. Well, honey. Oh my gosh, this child never gets eaten. Oh, summer girl, thank you. 7 and 10. Yeah, 7 and 10. She's gonna be 11. Yep. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh yeah, Christmas is everywhere. Yep. As Tiffany said when we stopped at Dollar Tree, she's like, "Mom, why do they have the Christmas stuff out here and the Halloween stuff in the back?" Like, thank you again, Summer Girl. I appreciate that. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. What do y'all want to watch? What do you want to watch? Sub's choice. I owe you that from making goal the other night. So you subs get to choose. Do you want to watch Crybaby? Um, hey, Half Pint. Do you want to? Oh, you guys remember that Brooke that I had covered? She hasn't been on for like a month. She's in jail on a $500,000 bond. Yeah, she got big time sugared. We can watch her get arrested, or I have some current stories we can look at that are in the, or we can just hang out and bullshit. But I have some really cool current things that I've been wanting to talk about to see if it's anything you guys want to dig in deeper to. Anything except BJ. Thank you. I don't think I could hear the video. I mean, look, I know we all got different takes on it and we all point out different things, but there's only so many times you can hear one, the same video. But that's just me, you know. But I mean, we all heard the call and everything last night. And do I think it's weird? Mm, yeah, yeah, I do. Oh, and that thing in the wall. Oh, that thing in the wall. I just can't believe what she just pulled off with that so-called lie detector test. Uh, wow, I have a lot saved to watch later. I need to clear some of this stuff out. Jeez, oh man, I've never cleared it out in 3 years. uh, do you guys, do any of you guys watch any of the Housewives shows? Do you watch Housewives of Potomac? Because one of them, It's like common practice that the housewives, one of them's getting arrested and charged with some type of fraud or DUI, but mostly fraud. Karen's the only one that went, but Potomac's taking some serious hits. Karen just got busted for her fourth DUI and is serving jail time. Well, I think she got out on early release. Um, and now they just busted Wendy, who's very educated, multiple degrees, doctorate, and her husband for fraud. He just bought into the marijuana business. Busted them for $400,000 insurance fraud. Claimed they had a robbery and claimed these things were stolen. That they never were stolen. She never actually. They had them. She had them, but what these women do, everyone think, oh, well, they're so rich they can. No, they get the stuff, they wear it for that episode or for that trip, and then as soon as they get back, they take it back to the store and get full refunds. Well, that's what she did. Some of the stuff she claimed was stolen, within 24 hours, law enforcement knew that was bullshit. That no, she never actually kept the items. The items were returned to the stores for full refunds. So they went ahead and filed the claim anyway for $400,000. Virgin River? No, what is that about? I'm always looking for something to watch. I'm waiting for Mormon Wives to start another season here. I know two of them's on Dancing with the Stars. Well, I don't consider them stars though. I don't consider reality cast members stars like because I'm old school. The stars were the people that made the movies and the sitcoms and stuff. All scripted. Well, reality TV is scripted too. No matter what you think, it's scripted. But yeah, Wendy and her husband is, ooh, they in trouble. That's a lot of money. She's charged with felonies because she outright lied. Okay, why would that come up? No, 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 no. Huh? Why is that coming up there? That should be at the end. Did they switch? Oh, they changed it. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to show you this. It's This is just about her being. Her real name is it. She goes by Brooke, but that's her middle name. Um, her name is okay. Um, but this is from Steve. I can't say his last name. Dive. He covers her a lot. But this is actually a press conference. I'm not kidding you. Brooke's in some serious trouble this time. I mean, a $500,000 bond. Hey, damn it, Donna. Hey, Mystic. That's a serious bond. And I wonder, she apparently has not been able to. I don't know who would put up that kind of bond because you would have to. Oh, that would have to be a real secure bond. Plus, you have to pay a percentage of that. And I don't know anybody that. I don't know. That's just a lot to ask of anybody. But
Let me show you a picture. This is a picture of Heather Brooke Clark.
the show. Okay. It, I was gonna get into covering her, but when I covered her and we reviewed her, I actually kind of felt bad for her. So I didn't go any further with that. And then all this happened. Next season starting in December for Virgin River. I'll have to check it out. I don't have Netflix. But I'm thinking about getting rid of the direct TV, which I'm going to because it's a waste of money because we don't watch enough TV to pay for it. And actually, but then I get Hulu and all them through direct TV. It's all with my package. Um, but I added it up, and if I wait till the holidays, you can get really good discounts on streaming services. So if I can still get Hulu and Disney Plus, and get Netflix and still get the Paramount to keep my Bravo and TLC and stuff, and I still wouldn't. It wouldn't be half of what I'm paying now. So that's what I think I'm going to do because I've got to change some things up here now. This government shutdown's taken forever, and I'm not going to be. Yeah, if it don't change, I won't be getting an appointment in November either. They already canceled my appointment for this month. But that professional piece of shit, Bullscorn. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up. B Tim probably already left since he always has good stuff for us to talk about. B Tim, are you here? You always have good stuff. Send me down a rabbit hole. Oh, I want to do a Turtle Boy Karen Reed thing too because that's something else. But if anybody wants to come up and hang out, you can. You don't have to. But B Tim probably already skedaddled. Darn it. I should have caught him while he was here. Anyway. He always has a good rabbit hole to go down. Yeah, everyone tells me Netflix does. You have Dish, it's ridiculous. Direct would be less. Yeah, mine is for my internet, which is it's all through AT&T now because even Direct's AT&T, even though it's separate. But I mean, it's separate bills, but um, I'm locked into a price so they can't touch my internet or the satellite. They can't touch it for 2 years, which is just about up. So, but I'm still going to keep AT&T's internet because it's good internet and it's $55 a month. Um, but the satellite is, I think it's like 127, something like that. But we don't watch enough of it, and right now I can't do that. Um, so I'd rather have streaming services, um, because then that's what they do anyway, you know. So, and like I said, you can get the Hulu Disney Plus bundle. You can the Paramount bundle, which is the channels that I think it's Paramount or one of them. I have it all wrote down. But they always have fantastic deals around the holidays, and then you lock that deal in for so long, that price. So, and I do want to get Netflix because there's a lot of shit on Netflix I'd like to watch, and I have Amazon Prime, which we use a lot of because of my Amazon. Listening and making dinner. Hey, Steph. Hey, Jill. You're in the back? Okay. B Tim got some rabbit holes. I know he does.
Hey,
Hold on,
what's
let me
up?
put the thing. Hey, you got to have some. I just don't want to show Brittany again.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going the whole situation with Nova.
Are
From
you there?
soft. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, Nancy, are you up here?
Oh,
No,
okay.
not yet.
Well,
Okay.
we hear you, so you're up here.
Yeah, you're up here. We can hear you. You
Oh,
want?
okay. I didn't see myself.
Okay. I just want to take the screen. Okay, just so you're not sure. With Nova?
Yeah, Nova for Software Underbelly.
Yeah.
Like you saw, BJ Investigates showed. She called the police about it because this little girl is like basically posting herself nude and other things on Twitter. Um, that's what she said. I didn't look for it. Obviously, I'm not looking for that shit. But she basically says that she's posting it, and yeah, she's like 15 years old, and she tried
That's
to
still
report.
going on?
Yeah, and she called the police, and there's like a 911 call, and they like were like kind of non-responsive to her.
Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
I could
I
toss it
thought
to you.
I thought that was
No,
that they took care of that and it's still happening. That was like wow.
yeah, what's happening is like she's kind of in more trouble because You heard the whole story about the situation, but she's now like doing this, selling herself online. It's getting
Oh
worse and
my
worse.
god.
Yeah, I could show you. Like, you can play there's like a little snippet of her phone call to the police reporting it.
Okay.
What do the parents say about this?
Well, the father's, I think, in jail or something, and the mother is
What?
a famous prostitute, and she does not care.
Oh,
She was actually on Soft White Underbelly with her daughter, and they only did it for the money. And yeah, she does
Oh
not
my
care.
gosh.
that's so sad.
But here's I'll share it. Give me a second.
Hey, be nice, try it. Member for 5 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Kathy ain't got time for BS.
Here's the I put this is the phone call that she did
Okay.
to the So she saw this yesterday, like not yesterday, but like she saw it on like Thursday. She calls the police, she calls the LAPD, and this is their response to it. I have it shared in the back.
I can just add it
I
to stage, right?
Yes, or I could just give you the link if you want to share it yourself, but I'll
Before
tell you.
presenting a screen, remove other. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I gotta start sharing that one. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So
Okay.
here's the her conversations with the police. All right, so here you go.
if anybody's wondering, I can't read chat. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, well, I'm going to play this a little bit.
You have reached the Los Angeles Police Department's non-emergency number. If this is a police emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Los Angeles Police Department, operator 716.
Hi.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Gary, what's going on?
Okay, so I don't even exactly know where to start. I'm so sorry. I'll lead with what I think is the most important. There's child on the internet. I've reported it and it's not being taken down. There's 3 videos I reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then another one has been posted. And the child is in LA, from what I understand. I am not. So I didn't want to call 911 because I'm in New Jersey. Just full disclosure, I don't live over there, but there's child on the internet. It's been there since September. I'm very shaken up about it. I've reported it to the FBI. I reported it to Twitter. It's up on there, and it's not just pornography. It's being sold.
You said you're in New Jersey?
Yeah, but the is online.
Got it. We need to talk to your local police department for that.
The victim
What?
is in your jurisdiction.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse, but yeah, this isn't so far.
Wait a minute. They just blew that off and said you got to talk to your
Yeah,
your local.
yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. We didn't even get to the best part yet. But
Oh my god. Hey, Purple Dragon. Hey, Crazy Grandma Cooter.
and what makes it worse is that basically this little girl was on Soft White Underbelly twice and also on Adam 22's show. So they basically
Oh,
propelled her to fame, and now she's basically like living in a car. She somehow got a car that she's living in that she was able to purchase. Obviously,
she's 15. How does she purchase a car?
you can guess how she purchased a car.
But she can't
Unfortunately,
drive it.
she sells herself basically, and that's how she got the
Oh,
money for the
dear Lord.
car.
I'm sorry, but I know a
But
lot of
she's
people like that underbelly guy, but he exploits the hell out of people.
Yeah.
she she's underage to drive.
Well, it doesn't matter to the LA because and it's. I guess she's able to drive. I don't know, or have someone. She's in this car. I seen her because she has a YouTube channel. I gotta find the. She has a
This
YouTube
kid
channel.
has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, she has a YouTube channel. She keeps on getting banned in other platforms because she's trying to sell her own nudes and sex with other
Oh
people.
my god.
And they're like,
And
and Twitter hasn't, like, it's been reported like it's on Twitter, some of this stuff, and it's like leading to the next website basically, and they're not doing anything. They're not banning her.
Oh yeah, Twitter don't care.
what
So
about
Crazy Grandma,
underage?
thank you. Welcome to Poolside. You're a misfit like the rest of us.
She's not going to school, correct?
no, and she hasn't been since 13.
Oh my God! And the school
She's
hasn't
been
done anything.
Well, she's
She
been a
hasn't
run. She was a
been.
runaway. What happened was she was on Software Underbelly. She was a prostitute, and
Oh, good Lord.
she was a runaway, and her mother came all the way to pick her up and bring her back, and then she ran away again. And the mother's kind of like a prostitute too,
Oh,
and
dear Lord, the poor girl. That
and
happened.
the mother has like 6 kids or something, like 5 kids, and she's it's Tanea, I think is her name. This is
Oh
the
my
mother's
God.
name.
That is so sick. I feel
I
so bad for that girl.
I mean, she was exploited by Software Underbelly because one of the interviews that was really controversial. We covered it on Queen. When she was interviewed, she had a see-through top, and she's like 13 or 14 years old.
And he
And
put her on screen like that?
yeah, and then when people gave her kickback about like us and BJ and Rabbit and all these people gave kickback about it, he edited it and then put the unedited version behind his paywall in an outside
Oh,
site.
Lord.
So, and also that's why it got a little creepy because the guy is got a little bit of a creepy situation with his ex girlfriend. Let's just say that much.
Maybe
sure.
other people need to report it.
Well, they have been reporting it and they do nothing. But I'm going to play more of it because there's more.
In New
Okay.
Jersey, so he reports your jurisdiction.
The New Jersey cops are going to drive to California to protect this child. Any enforcement action will be done on that account, which is a California account.
Do you know this person?
She's famous. She's a famous child. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children already had files on her. This is still up public on Twitter.
Okay, then you can report it to your local police department.
The New Jersey cops don't have jurisdiction over this child or her account, which was made in California. They can't do anything.
That's the FBI, man. The FBI handles computer crimes. We as a LAPD don't.
What?
We don't handle computer crimes.
So you don't take action against child at the LAPD?
Not for this call, no.
Oh.
761 is your number?
Gets worse, but yeah, that's so far. What do you think of it so far?
That dude shouldn't have a job. Sorry, I'm not for anybody losing their job, but this is about a child.
Yeah.
And he's saying they don't handle computer crimes.
Yeah, so basically a woman is reporting that there's child pornography. This child is in his district and he's like, "Well, we don't do anything. Sorry."
Wow.
Okay, there's more. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Number?
Yes, operator 716.
716. And what's your name?
We don't give names.
You don't give names and you don't protect children?
Ma'am, this is reported to the FBI. As the LAPD does not respond out for computer crimes.
Who are you? I'm not talking to who are you? What's your operator number, please?
407.
So y'all are, just to let me get this straight, y'all are chastising me for calling to report child, which I have reported, of a child who is a victim in your jurisdiction, and you are bitching at me? Got it.
Ma'am,
I'll report this. I will report this publicly, and I'm going to add your... Bitch, get loud with me, stupid fucking
That was the end of the call. I mean, she goes live and she goes reviewing it, and it's quite insane that this little girl is on this platform selling herself, and every single adult in her life has failed her. Her mother failed her. Her father failed her. Software Underbelly failed her. Adam 22 failed her. Instead, what he does is he brings her on to a show and says, "Hey, are you a snitch for the FBI?" And asks her that on the radio. Yeah. I am not even joking. Brings on her mother and him to ask, because apparently there's a RICO going on, because in the area in LA, there is a gang that sells child prostitutes. And the witness to it is a 14-year-old around the same age as Nova. and people think that she's a snitch. And now there's this violent pimp in the area that was on Soft White Underbelly that was talking about torturing women to break their spirit to be prostitutes, has started threatening this little girl, saying she better not run rogue or something, which is basically run without a pimp. And it says you better not snitch. And he's threatening her, this little girl. And then Adam 22 brings this guy on his show before he brought on this girl.
And YouTube allows this?
Yeah, the Adam 22. I mean, the guy was talking about, threatening this little girl, and also proceeded to talk about how, the next game up after selling children prostitutes is to sell people's organs.
What?
I've
heard of that. I've heard where people, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am not even making this up, Catholic.
Well, that's the thing is if somebody gets a hold of her, they could end up unaliving her, and
Well, that's the problem is that they think that she might be a snitch.
Oh Lord.
She's got to go into hiding.
Yeah, it's and that's the problem, and she's on the streets right now. And it's
and this lady had an exact location of where she was, so they'd know where to find her.
I don't think BJ knows the exact location. She was just calling to tell them that she's in the LA area and to kind of do a lookout for this girl, because obviously, I think I can get you I think she clipped it. Let me see. BJ investigates.
Hey, BJ.
I'll find it for you. I'm just going to stop and then share something else. But BJ,
what happened when she called the missing child line?
I guess she reported it. Nothing. She's waiting. Nothing's happening.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's pretty bad, actually. Like here, this is the here. I'm going to share my screen again.
Sorry to say it, but I would not be surprised if one day we don't find out that something awful, you know what I mean, unaliving happened.
So this is her live. This is her video. It's called Nova's The Soft White Underbelly Controversy. I have it shared in the back. And okay, I'm going to play it a little bit.
No jumper affiliates are hollering like hit dogs. So I made a video last week about this little girl underage.
This is Nova. That's her mother. That's, I think, her brother.
Nova from Soft White Underbelly. She became famous over there and all of that. Please do go and check that out if you haven't already. But apparently, I guess the whole internet has seen it because they got really upset about it. A couple people got kind of upset about it. We'll talk about that later, but I just want to reiterate the main points from the video. The main points I was trying to get across, I'm going to give them to you right here, is 4 of them. Number 1, Mark Leta from Soft White Underbelly is wrong, in my opinion, for putting this little girl out there. She went missing, indeed, after the video aired. Remember that Ebony?
Yeah, so after his first interview, she did go missing. She was actually a missing person, and she ran away.
Oh, good Lord.
So this is her. She was like 13 at the time.
Alert. And now she's so famous.
And this is her car. She's basically like in this car, and you see what's happening. She's got tattoos over her. She's living in this car. She's like maybe like 15 at this time.
That she doesn't even like want to go outside her own house because people are calling her fast and whispering about her in the streets.
Remember the lady at the corner on Crenshaw?
She was like, oh, look, like that's that little girl, that bitch be everywhere, and da-da-da-da. And then she was talking, like I would just look at somebody and they'll just be whispering to somebody, and they'll be looking at me whispering, so I don't know that they talk.
Now this blur is not Soft White Underbelly's doing. This is actually BJ investigates. You can figure out why.
Talk about me, and I would just act like I don't.
People love to talk about.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
That's all they can really do.
She don't even want to go nowhere. Like,
yeah, like I be barely want to go out places. Like
Mark also said Nova was growing up beautifully, which I thought was creepy in my opinion, and the whole I like how you growing up and all that creeped me out. I didn't like that, and I wanted y'all to see it and take note.
I think Nova's.
Yeah, listen to this.
Great. I just love the way she's grown up and what she's turning into. I think she's amazing. You're growing up beautifully, Nova.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, this takes an even creepier turn because apparently Mr. Soft White Underbelly's previous girlfriend, he met while interviewing the mother of the woman. and I believe she was 20, and he's almost 70, and she unalived herself. His previous girlfriend.
What about welfare? I mean, they call the, or DCF or whatever it's called.
Well, they're not doing their goddamn job, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, so you got
LA
these
counties. LA's got one of the largest DCF departments, and it's a shit show.
Yeah, I mean, you got all these men exploiting her. You got Soft White Underbelly exploiting her. You got Adam 22 exploiting her. You got the men having, because she was like, I remember I watched her YouTube channel, because like not YouTube, but like BJ Investigated found the YouTube channel, and she talks about how she was like 13 years old and some guy in his late 20s had sex with her and brought her over to his house and stuff like that. And this is an interview this is like something she said on her YouTube channel. And it's fucking wild. And the men in Adam 22 are like, well, she's grown and stuff like that. And I'm like, what?
I can't believe he just said that, and she's growing up beautifully. What is wrong with him? Damn it, Donna, member for 3 months. Tennessee loves you. Oh, thank you, Donna. It's good to see you. Hey, I'm a puffin. Toe beans.
Hi, I'm a puffin. But like, this is like the rabbit hole I've been kind of down so far. We'll play more of it, but yeah, this is what I've been like paying attention to. I was like, oh,
crazy.
So you have these big YouTubers that have propelled this girl into fame. Ignore the fact that this girl is is on the streets right now, and they're doing nothing. And this girl might be in danger because there's people in the streets that think she's a snitch for the FBI.
Oh, good Lord.
And like part of the RICO there. Because like there's a huge, like apparently there's like a huge child trafficking ring by this gang in LA, and the RICO caught them, and they think she's part of it.
She could also be in the dark web too.
Well, she's there by now, but that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, she's out in the open.
Yeah, she's there by now.
Yep.
And
Number two.
Fine with it. I mean, mom is so comfortable. It's like, oh.
I don't know. I mean, she's got you see the tattoos? How is a 13-year-old getting these? Like when she was 15 now, but how is someone like 15 years old getting tattoos?
Yeah, you got me.
You know, she's got. But
I know here where I live, if the parents are with them and give permission, they can get them.
That's not happening.
Hey, Thor. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope all is good.
I mean, I can't. When I was seeing this, I was just sitting there. I was like, wow, this is crazy. So.
I just can't even. This poor girl never had a chance.
Yeah, I mean.
Never had a chance.
So.
Everybody in her life has let her down. And the worst off, her own mother.
Yeah.
Right, I'm wondering where the other kids are.
They're with her, and I don't know. I don't think they're a promising situation. I'll play more.
Yeah.
The main point from the video: Nova's mother, Tanea, and father, unknown to the public, have really failed her entirely, and are continuing each and every day to fail her.
Mama, she don't really care about me, y'all. Like, bro.
Number 3, Adam 22, 16, Grand Mason is deranged, and he basically is propping up the normalization.
And look at this.
Of this type of behavior, which is like selling underage children or buying them for. And then the fourth main point was this guy right here.
This is the guy I talked about who's like tortured women, prostitutes, to break their spirits so that he could make money from them and sell them on the streets. And he's also threatening this little girl, but also.
ATM Richie, I think I renew my request for him to be investigated for these admissions that he made on air 5 years ago. I say on air, it's actually just a published YouTube video. But it's 5 years ago. He was talking about putting women in dog kennels, putting cigarette butts out on them, bleach, I mean the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was just really astonishing that he wasn't picked up with anybody in a RICO.
Yeah, like burning cigarette butts, putting cigarettes out on all type of shit, man, pouring bleach on bitches.
Now a major part of...
Now that was an interview that he did earlier 5 years ago on Soft White Underbelly as well. So you got this guy threatening to, like, not threatening, but saying that he did that. So here.
The video that I made about Nova had to do with this RICO, this criminal indictment for what is being alleged to be a criminal gang. And Nova, they start spreading rumors online that Nova is the mysterious, unnamed 14-year-old who's mentioned as a victim in this indictment.
Nova, which is the daughter.
Her 15-year-old daughter, who is a...
Hold on. The daughter has been named as one of the minors.
How do you know that? I haven't seen any evidence of that.
And this was false information, and this guy just lets this moron just lets this idiot just state this, and listen to what this guy's going to state on a live stream, and what this idiot's going to allow a live stream to be said about a 15-year-old child, and telling them that basically this child's a snitch. You know what happens to snitches, but listen to this.
I see a lot of YouTube titles, but
it's in the paperwork.
Wait, really?
And it gives a description of dude that you named, the one that's not a Hoover, the kid with braces.
The one that's not a Hoover. So you're calling a 15-year-old child a whore. Okay.
Came across my timeline. Okay, I did not go out and search for that. Of course, I start looking into it, and this ATM Richie guy, I mean, he just needs to be investigated, in my opinion. It's very scary what he's been saying. Now, he has come out, I will say, since my video.
So, like, my first thing with that Adam 22 guy is, like, where's your fucking responsibility to not do that? Like, why would you allow someone to jump on your show to talk about a 15-year-old child who might be an informant and who you just blasted on the internet? You falsely accused of being an informant, by the way, and you had to take back. But you put on the internet that this person's an informant when this girl is by herself in a fucking car and could be fucking murdered by gang members that think that she's a witness.
Yeah, they put a big old target right on her back. Hey, ever love me?
How you doing there? I just think
Victoria.
it's... Hey, there. I don't even let my kids play out front my house without me. We are... Well, that's a good thing.
But no, my kids are not... Even in the backyard.
They got Duke. They got Sir Duke to guard them.
And when they're on their trampoline and stuff, I'm right here on the patio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, but
I don't.
I just can't fucking believe that no one's like only like BJ and Down the Rabbit Hole and smaller channels are calling out Adam. But how the fuck dare you basically out this like have some fucking moron on your show claim that this person's an informant? You know, people get killed for that shit. Like they die. And this idiot just sits there like, oh, let me just smoke pot and let me like cuckoldry with watching my wife get fucked by another man and getting paid for it. That guy's such a piece of shit. I swear to God. I don't even know why that YouTube even allows that scumbag to be around. Also, he's a false striker that strikes channels to find out who they are. And he's cool with that so he could bring frivolous litigation against this other guy to help with another guy to bring frivolous litigation. The guy's a scumbag, like an absolute scumbag.
Wow.
Like soft white underbelly and this Adam 22 is a scumbag. Complete scumbags.
And the thing is, they still have a YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they got huge YouTube channels. They make lots of money exploiting fucking children and other poor people and all this stuff, man.
I was never a fan of that soft white underbelly because I tried watching him. I don't think he was helping anybody. I think he was exploiting. And that's just how I took it.
So we'll play more.
I don't know if it was in response to the video or not, but he has come out recently and he has stated that, he didn't really mean any of that. He prays for the children and all that. So I guess.
I support the kids. All the kids love me and I love them. I don't do none of that minor shit.
He said minor K.
Minor
K is...
But then out of the other side of his mouth...
Bro, anyone that says I love and support the children after talking about fucking bro, this guy needs to be investigated. Like they need the FBI. They need someone.
Hey, Hope.
Just the original.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Hope for Snoopy. Snoopo. What is it? Snoopy? Snoopy. You're like correcting me. It's Snoopy. It's Snoopy. Say it correctly or else you're out.
You're getting a timeout.
Don't you wish you had a bedazzled mic?
No.
Bro, you know you want a bedazzled mic. You know it. You know it. You know you want that. You know that she's a former attorney, right? The story about her, how she got into YouTube, is pretty crazy. Actually, you ever hear of it?
No.
Basically, she was part of the Free Britney movement, and she was doing it as a side. And she graduated. She kind of like pulled her bootstraps. I think she her father was an addict. I think she basically pulled herself out of poverty, got a job as an attorney. After graduating law school, got a job as an attorney, getting paid $200,000 a year, associate. And the lady that she was protesting against purposely goes to, first she tells the law firm, hey, I'm doing this. They say it's fine, no problem. It's okay that you're part of this movement, Free Britney movement. Then the person purposely goes to her law firm to hire them. And they're like, can you stop doing what you're doing? And she basically decided not to do that. And she just left her job and she went full-time YouTube and continued with that. And then she had to deal with that Lima person lawsuit. Like, she had to spend $350,000 fighting that bullshit.
Where does she get that kind of money? She seems awful young.
Well, I mean, she had to she got $60,000 raised on GoFundMe, but she had to probably use her YouTube income and other things like loans and stuff like that. She had to use because Lima brought 2 separate lawsuits. She did one in Jersey where she lives, and she also brought one in fucking California secretly. And then she did multiple protective orders on this woman.
Oh my Lord.
It was like a Betty situation, like a pure Betty. And she only got maybe like $50,000 back. She was able to win and get money back from them after getting dismissed. But she was down hundreds of thousands of dollars that she's out of pocket. And it really sucked. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Hey, so, KCG wants to know if this is the guy who exploited the Whitakers.
Yes. Soft White Underbelly is the guy that exploited the Whitakers.
That was sickening. Come on, that dude totally. Wait.
You know what? I got to be precise. I consider exploitation, but he's the one that did the early interviews with the Whitakers, and he gave money. There's another guy exploiting the Whitakers, that's actually stole the money. So you got to be precise. Which person are you talking about exploited the Whitakers? Because there's a couple. I just know he's basically
the one that I had seen some clips of. The one that's doing it now. That's the one I think is the one really exploiting them, and I think he took some of their money.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. How I consider exploit, he basically first found the Whitakers and he did the interviews and he took pictures of them and stuff like that, and he raised money for a house. But I feel like he exploited those motherfuckers, exploited them too. But that's just my opinion.
Sure, they all do.
But that's just but he's not the one currently doing it. That's someone else. So the current situation is another person.
Side of his mouth from 5 years ago that he was talking from.
Yeah.
He is talking about Nova being somebody's property, but maybe not his. He's here in this video right here. He says actually Nova belongs to the set.
Nova belongs to the set. Exactly. Dead homies. She property of the she property of the game. Yeah. So what are you talking about? Huh? I don't know what these niggas talking about. Snoopy badass and got up there and said he her daddy. No, that's just a real daughter. Yeah, man, we know the truth. We know the truth.
Again, I renew my.
Also, that guy talked about how he would, if his daughter was a prostitute, he would teach her the game. And he wouldn't stop his daughter from being a prostitute, and that he would teach her the game about getting a pimp and all that stuff. This is the group of people we're dealing with. This is the group of people we are dealing with. This is and this is who Adam 22 associates with. Motherfucker, I would rather associate with Bullhorn Betty and fucking BJ and hang out with those people 100% of the time over these motherfuckers. I'm telling you.
Well, he may be afraid of these gangs.
Yeah, I was going to start talking about. I was going to start digging into the Whitakers, because I think what's being done to them is just beyond disgusting.
Man. I think there's an interview with the guy that's supposedly took the money from the Whitakers, stuff shit like that. But yeah, I think that's a pretty crazy story. I'll play more.
Quest for this man to be investigated. He also doubles down in this other clip on No Jumper sitting in that cursed bench, that cursed bar stool that they picked up from the Ross Dress for Less or the TJ Maxx or whatever, sitting right there and says again, reiterates, even though he said he was joking, here he is again. He would run over a minor with his car, even if the minor belonged to a fellow.
When it comes to grown business,
Yeah, minor
Talking
case.
fast as hell.
When it comes to grown business, minor case, I get you on a blade and I'm in my car, I'm not gonna stop for you. If the homie be like, oh, that's her, I'm gonna speed up on your stupid ass. Bam! Get your ass up out of here on the dead homies. Who even brought you? It's bad.
So anyway, yeah, okay.
So imagine all those men laughing about a man running over an underage prostitute because he has to, keep the game going, and they're all laughing. Who the fuck laughs at that?
Sickos.
Like, and these are guys being advertised by YouTube and like, oh, these guys got like million plus, 2 million, 3 million plus channels, and they're talking about running over children.
Well, that's why I was saying that guy that's doing the interview is he afraid of all these guys, and that's why he's like acting cool with them.
Well, maybe they promised to sleep with his wife. I don't know.
Maybe.
And you know what they're going to say? Oh, well, they were just talking, because they were being interviewed. It was just,
Bro,
yeah, I think
no.
Yeah.
Who laughs at that? Like, if I started laughing about, if I was like in a conversation with you and I started joking about running over children with a car, would you be like, would you start laughing with me? Like, no,
not at all.
Be like, B10, you see, it's late today. Are you getting tired? You might need to log off. You might need to log off, B10.
I am too, KCG. I want to start covering a little bit of that and see.
Yeah.
I do. I want to dig into that a little bit.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, it's always good to jump around because, sometimes it's just like, it's a good idea. But I couldn't believe that a weird story, that whole jail scenario, man. Holy fuckaroos. That was crazy last night.
But the thing is, also, if you think about it.
Oh, Lisa said, well, I'm in LA, so maybe I'll go ahead and give them a call, too.
Well,
she tried, and they shut her down.
Yeah.
They shut her way down. They didn't even want to hear it.
I think it's kind of wild. So I'm probably talking about this more and more because this is kind of a wild thing that full-grown adults are like benefiting from this child.
Day, this girl is still out there in the streets.
Selling her images and sex videos and stuff like that on Twitter.
But the thing is, they need to get her what kind of car she's driving or a license plate so they have some information.
Some kind of location, yeah.
And also Adam, in his infinite wisdom, basically, put it out there that she's a snitch on a fucking gang.
Oh, my God, yeah.
That brilliant idea, and just let some moron in there to say it.
That was the main points of my video. Those are the main points. If you didn't watch it, there you go. Those are the points. But speaking of updates, I do have an update on Nova as well. She has made a question and answer video on her own YouTube channel, and she actually addressed...
Now, this is before the whole situation with the cop caller. So this is before. So just letting you know.
Some of the issues that came up in my video. Again, just like ATM Richie, she also did not mention my video, so I can't say that she made this in response to the video. But she says that she's now done walking on Fig, but then...
What?
Oh, the cat's meow-meowing.
The cat's meow-meowing? Yeah. And that scumbag from White Underbelly keeps promoting the video with her in it. It showed up on the recommendation. Yeah, he's a scumbag, man. He is such a... Honestly, that guy's a weirdo. I honestly think it's weird that a almost 70-year-old man tries to date like a 20-year-old woman.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I don't get that either. I don't even. Yeah, I just.
And you know what the 20-year-old wants?
Well, the 21's dead. She unalived herself.
Oh, okay.
She died, and he did a weird interview about it, and it was. We got to play that one day because that interview was fucking wild. He had some rando lady interview him talking about it.
Immediately states that you should hit her up, which you should absolutely not do, for meetups and content.
Do I still step on feed? No. I don't sell this no more. But if you want to meet up or if you want to buy some content, text me on Telegram.
Now, Nova, if you recall in my...
Text me on Telegram for content and other things, or meet up.
Does anyone know if this girl is okay now, though?
I don't know.
Is she still uploading current content?
I have not tried to look for her content because obviously it's pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this girl is posting. You know
that on your computer.
Yeah, like this girl is posting nudes of herself, and I do not want to look for that. You know what I mean?
I don't want to see that either.
You know what I mean? And And I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be in the FBI watch list, to be completely honest with you. It's like, I'll just take BJ's words for it, like her word for it, and just go with that. Because I'm not looking for that shit. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell fucking no. It was
Yeah,
very
but you know
weird.
what? If you bring it
But
up
this
and show other
BJ's.
people, they
What?
Go ahead,
they
honey.
may. I'm sorry.
No, I cut you off. I'm sorry.
You
Go
go.
ahead.
If maybe you guys bring it up and on your lives that maybe other people have seen this and they may know more about it.
Yeah.
About this girl now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think Rabbit covered it. Down the Rabbit Hole covered it too. She talked about it. She did a live about it. So, you know, I think it's going to slowly percolate to other channels because it's getting to the point where, you know, obviously something's not right here. You got all these grown ass men exploiting this child, and now this girl is now might be killed.
Part one of this series did say that her Instagram accounts keep getting removed because what she's actually trying to sell is illegal materials, considered to be illegal materials, and it should be. I also suggest that she or whoever owns the home invest in a 9-volt battery. The smoke alarm is killing me. Girl, the smoke alarm, please.
Police took my phone trying to investigate it.
Anyway, in that first video, it was an hour and 20-something minutes long. I definitely did not include everything that I could have or even wanted to include to try to mainly get those 4 main points across. There was a lot of stuff I left out, but I do want to just maybe circle back to some of the things I could have put in the video to give you some context of where I was coming from in the presentation of the information, but also just to give you some context of like what I actually think is very important here, and that is that this child is crying out for help. There's a clip here. This is from June this year. She's talking about weird stuff going on, not having a good time, and asking people to pray for her safety and for her life.
This is a little update. My life's been very, very hard lately. That's why I haven't been able to post a YouTube video. Y'all need to just pray for me.
Asking her audience to pray. Now, in my mind, I also am just remembering whenever, you know, this is during my investigation stage, this is also now, that when Nova went with her mom onto Soft White Underbelly to do that like book promotion interview thing for Mark Laita.
Yeah, he got them on there to promote the book. His book.
Unbelievable.
Who the fuck would want this book, to be honest with you? It's like, let me have this book of all these exploited poor people that's been exploited by some rich 70-year-old prick. I mean, fuck that. It feels like a trophy, man. It feels like a trophy this motherfucker has.
Exactly.
Weird, man. It's such a fucking weird. Cash App.
It's.
Oh, did you
And
get
he's
it?
70?
Yeah, he's like 68.
He doesn't look it.
Well, I mean, you know, you never hear the song Only the Good Die Young? He's not good. Let's just say that much. He's not good. So he'll probably live to a fucking 125. He'll be like Methuselah. Jetty says Cash App sent with big love. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it just now. Thank you, Jetty, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
She had said Mark saved her life, basically saved her life because it gave her a platform.
Yeah, girl, you didn't give my whole platform, huh?
I done did what?
I said Mark didn't give me my whole platform. Like, he didn't help me on YouTube. Like, these interviews helped me on YouTube.
I mean, I feel like the interviews helped you. I feel like I done helped you every other month. I'm like, my daughter missing this, or if you find her. So it was like, through all of this promotion, a lot of people used to tell me, like, stop giving your daughter clout. I'm like, clout? This is our real life. Like, yes, clout now.
There was other people saying, you know, she was just so scared of like basically dying as an unknown person in the streets. And so here she is just in June, 3 months ago, saying, pray for my safety and my life.
Yeah, she is a child.
She is a child.
Yeah, man, it's wild. He's 65.
Is that supposed to be a teardrop underneath her eye?
That's a heart.
Oh, all right.
She has a name written on the side of her head, and it's tattooed.
I see it now. Okay. Okay.
I'm like sitting here. I'm like, Jesus Christ! You know what? People whoever tattooed this child, they should never tattoo anyone else. Honestly, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, but this mother shouldn't have. And you all can be mad at me, but I'm going to say it. This mother shouldn't have no children.
That is true. I agree. I agree with that. I will 100% back you up on that one, because this is wild to me.
Yep, I agree too. I mean, that mother, those kids could have a better life somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's some weird stuff going on, and I'm not having a good time.
But yeah, like, it's been a lot of weird stuff going on around me. Like, my kids been stealing from me. like plotting on me, all type of weird shit, y'all. I just happen to, watch my back on myself. Y'all need to pray for me. I need to pray for my safety, my life, my everything. Because people are like bad stuff's happening to people, and I'm not trying to be one of them people.
There's this. I don't even think I can actually show it, but the caption is just #help me. And we've been here before.
What?
It looked like she had a black eye.
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, apparently the first interview she did with Mark Lato with Soft White Underbelly, she had a bunch of bruises, and she asked him to delete those videos.
Lisa said it looks like it's the garment district where the videos were taken.
Could be.
And it says 2025.
Yeah, well, this is her YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So she goes on live and she talked about how her first time when she was 13 with some guy in his late 20s. So it's pretty bad. I'll play more.
She is doing what appears to be, I don't even know if I could say it. You know what? I could throw up a screenshot. Of what it is, and it's Adam Grant Mason, incidentally. Keep that.
How else am I going to afford all this Galaxy gas?
Later, but that's what I think, is going on in the picture.
What is Galaxy gas?
I have no idea.
She's smoking something.
I was going to say, she looks like she's smoking something. Maybe it's another word.
What is Galaxy gas? Urban Dictionary. I feel so old. I don't even know what this drug is.
Maybe it's they name that the weed has so many damn names nowadays.
According to online sources, including some reference in Urban Dictionary, the term Galaxy gas refers to nitrous oxide used recreationally, especially when packaged marketed with flavors. While the term sometimes used as a generic slang for nitrous oxide is specifically a brand name. The fuck are people?
So it's like a whippet then.
I guess. I swear to God.
A canister in her hand.
Yeah.
Again.
So this kid's doing drugs, being exploited. She's doing prostitution. She's in a car. She's driving around a car. I don't know how the fuck she's got a car and driving around. I don't even know how she has a bank account, to be honest with you. She's doing whip it. It could, I don't know, but that's Galaxy gas they're thinking that she's doing. Bro.
That would be, I think.
That's what it appears.
Sounds to me whippets.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or like a whippet,
Yeah. I feel so old. I had to type that up. I'm like, what the fuck is Galaxy gas?
I didn't know either.
I didn't either.
What the fuck is this drug? I think the only drug I've had is coffee. That's pretty much the only drug I've ever had.
Oh, Tim. I got me a Keurig. And it makes it, you can just put your coffee cup there, I'm in love.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I love more, the air fryer or the Keurig. You could take the rest of my kitchen now. That's all I need.
Oh, nice. Let me play more of this.
To me with the #help me. Okay, again, another cry for help. Another video right here of her saying, you ever just want to give up? Every time she tries to go home, the reason she runs away, the reason she ran away in the very first place, she said it in that first video you would have seen if you watched it, the very first time she ever even drank, got drunk, was with a man.
Yeah, now look at her like this later. Look at this.
Man had a boyfriend was because she was walking with her friend down the street. She left her mom's house because her mom is toxic. And there is video evidence of this out there, of Tania calling Nova a B word, all kinds of just incomprehensible things you should never say to anybody's child, especially your own. But here's more proof of that. She tries to go home. Her mom doesn't really care about her. Here's this clip.
And y'all be saying it's me. It's not me. I be trying to go home and be right. She don't really care about me, y'all. Like, bro, she don't care. My brother came back, she really don't care. And it's not, oh, you're jealous of your brother. I'm never jealous of my brother. I love my brother, literally. I can't even be around him. Like, I'm getting kicked out the car and I have to get dropped off. Like, that shit weird. Don't let this internet fool y'all. Don't let whatever she posts when I'm with her for 3 minutes and literally after that she told me I gotta go. Don't let that fool y'all.
Another clip.
Yeah, imagine kicking your 15-year-old daughter, or 13 or 14 at that time, 15, out of your house. Like, it's just so you could put it on the internet. And the only reason why she actually, in my opinion, she went to pick up her missing daughter was because the internet was like, yo, what are you doing? Your daughter is missing and you're not doing anything to pick her
I
up.
couldn't call my 13 or 15-year-old daughter the names that she does either.
Bro.
Yeah, no. That's
no.
Some people need to go to jail, and that woman should go to jail.
Neglect and abuse, in my opinion.
So
if she tries to go home, she can't stay long before her mom wants her to leave. She's trying to make a joke of it, trying to make light of it in this video, I think. And then this one right here. Y'all ever wonder why I don't go home? And it's Tania saying that Nova is an evil, conniving B word to her own baby child.
Bro. Okay. Okay, so I can't come with you?
Your life will be short.
So I can't come with you?
TikTok bitches can help you. And at the end of the day,
bro, you're talking about nothing, mom. Like, mom.
Oh, well, so what?
Mom.
Stop claiming me. Stop claiming me.
Bro, you keep posting me, bro.
Stop looking at my pages. Stop being obsessed with me. I'm somebody you'll never be. I have heart, I have dignity, I have morals, and I care about people. You're the complete opposite. You're an evil, conniving bitch. That's what you are.
She said, y'all wonder why I don't go.
So that's the mother talking to her 15-year-old daughter.
She's telling her young daughter, stop posting. So this woman's all over social media posting too. My guess is.
Yeah, she's a prostitute. Yeah,
Oh
she's a prostitute.
God.
Yeah, and she's
her mother's jealous of her.
And she has another, and she has a little baby, which they showed in the picture in the video.
Yeah,
kids probably don't know who the daddy is. Oh, good Lord! Somebody rescue those other kids.
You asked me to give you a rabbit hole. I'm giving you one.
This is a rabbit hole. Now I'm stuck. I'm gonna keep digging. Keep going. This is something.
Home? Why I have to run away?
Jealous.
Why I'm better?
Yeah.
Yes, Lisa. Extremely jealous.
Yeah, this is like evil queen fucking jealous levels, man.
Yeah, this.
Off in the streets. I gotta say, it's a compelling argument. These are all things I could have included in that first video, but I didn't. Instead of staying at her house, she ends up having to stay other places. I don't know where she is here. With all these kids, the smoke alarm going on, that video, that clip we saw earlier, is kids crying. This is no place for a child to develop safely and securely, being called an evil, conniving B word by their mother, and fast or anything else by other adults. Nova ends up obviously having to stay other places.
So she's 15 years old and is driving a car. I don't know where she's getting insurance, how she has a license. My guess is that this car is probably in someone else's fucking name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and they could be driving it around with not being registered.
Yeah, but you will get pulled over for that. Even in Cali, you will get pulled over for that.
Well, something.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, here,
hey,
I know here where I live, if you don't have insurance, they pull your registration.
Yeah, they'll take you. They'll suspend your license here.
Yeah,
your tags and your license.
So it says here, I'd rather sleep in my car than have some eggplant and cat to have somewhere to go. Face emoji, ONG. This is wild.
Than with her mother or with her father, because they have better things to do apparently. Here's a TikTok saying that she would rather stay in her car than eggplant cat emoji. What does that mean? Kind of reminds me of this documentary from 1983, where S-workers would live in a house.
A safer way for a prostitute to ply her trade is to work as a regular in an apartment or a house. Here, prostitutes work under the direction of madam. Prostitutes who work in-house receive their customers by appointment.
They'd call it different things among the ages, but, I don't know if that's what's going on here. I really hope not. But how does a 14-year-old rent a room? 15, she's 15 now. How does a 15-year-old rent a room? A hotel, an apartment? Where's she stay? She's saying I'd rather stay in my car than eggplant cat emoji. Somebody can tell me what that means. I don't know. Here's another TikTok or a short or whatever. I'm not paying for this room. She said, let me get my stuff out of here because I'm not paying for this room, right before she picks up some gummies and says this are
Feastables.
Maybe she just said gummies. Hopefully it's not, but I think I remember her saying it.
Feastables.
I'm finna go, y'all, because I'm not paying for this room. Okay, so y'all look at these nasty ass
Feastables.
Like, who's finna eat this? Ew, what the fuck? Talking about some
Feastables.
No, y'all let that shit sit, and that's why it's getting us because it's molded.
I don't know who you are trying to come up. It's not showing me anything.
Oh, you wanna?
Yeah, I don't know who that. There's no name. There's no picture. No nothing.
Oh, that's wild. It's a heartbreaking case. Yeah, it's very sad. Hello, hindsight 2.0.
Hey, hindsight.
The good hindsight, not the crazy hindsight.
I know. I know the difference. They cracked me up with that. This is just. Ugh.
Yeah.
And I with no shoes on and
Here's another video, heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. She posted of herself crying with a voiceover saying something about, I'm not going to compete for my spot, or I shouldn't have to compete for my spot. She's crying. This is a little girl. This is a teenage girl. She's not old enough to own the car that she's going to be sleeping in. So who owns it? Whose name is it in? Who bought it?
she did not help me get this car. I did the interview, Mark gave me the money, and I got my car. What you talk about? I was going to get paid for the interview regardless. Even if I did the interview by myself, I was still going to get paid.
Maybe she did, but how? How? Maybe you can buy a car as a kid. Maybe it's just insurance they won't give you. Speaking of her all but deadbeat mother and also father, but we're talking about the mother right now. I went back to her TikTok and I got a little bit more insight into that infamous New York trip that I covered in the first video. This is whenever Nova ran away. She was reported missing. Ebony alert. Tanea goes looking for her in New York, but then Nova kind of like crosses ships in the night and goes back to LA while Tanea's on the way up to New York. So I got a little more insight into that New York trip because Tanea just needed to post the whole thing on the internet, and it makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense at all whatsoever to me. But I mean, I will say good for her for going to pick up her child, or trying to.
People ask me, why did I leave New York? Well, I had a runaway daughter that I came back home to. Backstory, my teenage daughter hopped on a Greyhound to go to New York. She was popping on TikTok, so I told NYPD she was about to be in New York, and they gaffled her ass up, and she went to jail. I chased her to New York. She went back to LA. What?
You sat in the county building for 2 hours just to get denied.
Yeah, I got denied because of your ass, because I was property of New York. So mama thought fast and said, let's go do an interview. Since they always interviewing you by yourself, let's get interviewed with your mama. I was talking her ear off, which she don't like, so she had jokes.
This be you. You
just really gotta have a
don't
joke.
stop.
Girl, just don't stop what? Child music relieved her pain, so I just let her. Gave her half of the money of the interview, and she still had a problem. Where you going, Nene? Where you going? No, where you going? I tried to record her because she's a 2-time sneaky runaway.
She's on this train. Looks nice enough. She's got all these kids with her. And she's like, thank you so much to blah, 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 somebody for the $100 gift card. Because of you, I was able to go first class on the train all the way up to New York. Single mother, something, something. And it's like, girl, that was the cheapest train ticket I ever heard in my life, $100.
My daughter was FaceTiming me every day while I was in New York, and she was in LA with nothing but problems, so I told the show to get me out of here. Project Reconnect gave me $100 visa and a whole bunch of other stuff for the 4-day trip on the Amtrak, first class and all that. Yep, I was breastfeeding, had all of my kids. I had 4 with me, and I had 2 more to pick up, one in LA and one in Texas. Yes, because my daughter was running away for the past few years, my son was in Texas. But I said, you know what, God, since I'm going state to state, I might as well go get my son up in Texas, and did.
Oh
so I told my daughter,
she
listen.
has other little girls.
Yes, she does.
And you know what?
And she just said the shelter and the charities for the homeless helped her, paid for all that stuff that she had.
Yeah.
While she was getting gift cards and stuff from Instagram and TikTok followers.
And probably her Johns.
And Amtrak is not cheap, I can tell you that, because my husband worked for them for 43 years.
Hey, Chicago Bonnie. I still don't know who this is. Nobody ever did anything, and there's no name and no picture, so I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I would not take the risk with that one. No offense, you know what I mean? You know how people are. Some people can be like assholes. They jump up. I'll play more.
Child, we are getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 4 days. Pay for it. Thank you, Project Reconnect.
$100 gift card got her 3 meals a day.
No,
also, this
Project
apparently
Reconnect
some type of
paid
charity.
for it. That was extra. Project Reconnect paid for the ticket, paid for the meals, everything. That was just money she was scamming out of people.
Yeah.
Probably the best her kids have eaten.
Can you refer to 2 different programs? This provides travel for homeless individuals to reconnect with family or friends in other locations. Yeah, so probably Project Reconnect. So, oh my God. You know, that kind of like, Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That sucks. This lady's just fucking scamming the system like this. That's crazy. That is crazy that
There's
this
somebody
lady.
backstage being an asshole.
Okay, well, then you just ban them.
Look at back chat.
Didn't ban them.
Yeah, I did. But yeah.
Well, I'm glad you followed your instincts and did not let that person up. But I kind of.
I said there's 43 messages backstage.
Oh my man. I can't believe that.
Islanders. Oh,
well, best that you can't. What? I'm sorry?
The incoming Islanders.
Oh, nice. How you doing there? But look, don't look back there. It's not good.
Yeah.
But I just can't believe.
You can't delete none of that stuff, huh?
No, but no one's going to see it if they pop up. It's only people that have been up here are going to see it. You know what I mean? So if someone new jumps up, they're not going to see it. And also, you can ban that person, ban their account, I guess. You know.
Kathy, I can't see anything.
Well, it says that your dog is really ugly and fat, and they really said that about your dog, Nancy.
My dog was 9 pounds.
just joking with you.
and listen, she lived to be 19. She passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about your dog.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a deceased dog. I was just joking.
No, she's she was my companion.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was a very nice looking dog. I was just joking with you.
She was a dorky.
A dorky?
I guess it's like a half breed between a Dorchester and another dog.
Both her parents were AKC, and one was miniature Doxy, the other one was Yorkie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom had a miniature Yorkie that lived, I think, till 23 or 4.
And I have
that's long.
too. You know, they subbed up just to do that.
Well, yeah, it was. She took
unsub.
She took this dog in because the dog was being abused. Something like someone basically hung this dog and broke its jaw, and they was rescued. And she took him in. She, I think he was like 3 years old when, like 3 or 4 years old when she took him in, and yeah. So, and she kept him for a very long time. I mean, she had that dog for a very, very long time. And unfortunately, he didn't die like unnatural. He had to be put down because it was getting bad. You know what I mean? At that particular, it's like he could barely walk. He was in pain all the time. All his teeth were gone.
Yeah, mine's teeth were all gone. But she actually, she went to sleep on the couch and didn't wake up.
Yeah, so my mom put the dog down. That was had to do it just to help him out, So that was the situation. I beat him as like a dog is a dog. Just kidding.
We know that.
I'll play more.
I think some type of charity, maybe it's NGO, something like that. I really don't know. But I don't know. Like, people are asking me why I don't donate my money to charities. And it's like, so Tanea and all her kids can go first class to New York for no reason on a vacation. Like, I don't want, that doesn't seem like a good use of my time or money now.
Like, since she wanted, like, this shit is content for her for real, but like.
What'd you say?
I just said thank you to Nonsense.
Thank you.
It just showed up.
That's nice of her.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Let me see.
Have your weird ass like donated any money
to
any organizations for these type kids?
Let me see the receipt.
That's what
Children of the night. Where's your children of the night donation?
Like have showed me some groundwork you did. Since this got you so disturbed and I'm a degenerate,
I'll show you the groundwork I did. Free Brittany Leader, she got free out of that conservatorship. Free Amanda Movement, she got free out of that conservatorship. Free BAM Movement, he got free out of that conservatorship. Shall I go on? How about the HBO documentary?
Maybe I'll reach out to her. Maybe she can help me with what I'm going through.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty smart. I mean, and she knows how to dig into records like no other. She's really good at researching.
Hey, hey, everybody coming in.
Yeah, I mean, like, I personally would not want to be on this lady's bad side.
No, that's what I mean. I think she should pick them up and spit them out. I'm seriously going to reach out to her.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's not what she's doing on here, but hey, who knows?
Yeah,
maybe if I tell her my story, she'll say, "Fuck that, let's get them."
Yeah.
Kathy,
but-
did you ever hear back from or did you hear or write to the lawyer that's on YouTube here?
No,
What's his
I didn't hear
name?
back.
Him and
Welcome
his
to Full
dad.
Side Hindsight. You're a misfit. Hey, PD, everybody coming in. No, I never heard back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll just keep on playing, but let me see. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Hit piece they made about just little old me. It was their series beginning, just to tear down my activism. How about the time that I stopped the Free Britney Act, which was a total shill act in its freaking tracks? How about that? You want rap sheets? I got one. And I promise you don't want to compare yours with mine.
Look at me. Relaxing in my roomette. So the roomette was 2 different rooms. Look at us in Alabama. Like, the shit was crazy. 2 different rooms. I couldn't even get a break because my kids would come up in there. But they had roommates for us, like our own little bunks. And I felt so, like, relieved. But when we got to Louisiana, New Orleans, the NOLA, shit got crazy. And when I say crazy, crazy.
Okay,
please.
Drop whose link?
Yeah. This creators.
Oh, sure. Just give me a second.
I'm definitely gonna reach out to her.
She has 2 channels. Her live streaming channel is the Surprise Witness. The other one is BJ Investigates. So she has 2 channels. I'll drop the live streaming one.
Okay.
And so yeah,
the other one is BJ Investigates.
Yeah. So the first one is the Surprise Witness, and the other one is BJ Investigates, which I think she posts mostly videos there, and she does her live streamings on the live that Surprise Witness. They're pretty big channels though. She's got one.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch some of her other content.
She has good content. Honestly, she does pretty. I watch her. I mean, I've been watching her since the Software Underbelly stuff. Oh no, actually no, the Lima stuff. I've been watching her since the Lima stuff. The Lima and the whole situation with Software Underbelly. I've been watching that stuff. So
Thank you, Mittens. Thank you, BJ.
No problem.
Hey, Sweet and Sleuthy. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, like I think she does pretty good work. I think she's pretty cool.
Speaking of luxury trips, I have some questions about this. She's living in a luxury hotel. Okay, remember last time we talked about her, she was a homeless single mother
too.
Yeah, so she's like claiming that she's homeless, but yet she's in these luxury hotels, eating these meals, and I'm like sitting here, I'm like, is this lady just scamming the fuck out of the system and just getting cash under the table?
Wow.
Like, I'm not even joking. Like, look,
in the laundromat. Her 304 daughter got worse. She's calling her daughter a 304, which is derogatory. Literally, something has to give. So here's another video that kind of is in that same type of vein, except now she's living at a luxury hotel. She's not homeless. She lives at a luxury hotel. I just need to watch this one again.
It's crazy how I'm a single mom of 6 and I'm making it happen living out of a luxury hotel. Yep, I have to do what I have to do, and that's just what's going to be done. Well, all of my kids and just juggling school, high school, elementary, like, come on now, this is really crazy, but I make it happen because one thing about me is I'm really resilient with what I do. I have goals, I have dreams. My kids have goals and dreams as well, and I have to be my kids' advocate. Right now, I'm at a luxury hotel, living out of it, paying about $500 every 3 days just to stay in a nice environment. For
$500 every 3 days.
That's over $1,500 a week.
Yeah. That's insane. Like, you could get
pay my mortgage, my light bill, and my water bill on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you do the math, if it's 500 times, that's about $5,000 and just to live for a month.
But I'll guarantee she's on welfare.
Oh yeah, she's definitely on welfare. But I don't know how she's getting $5,000 to live in a hotel, a luxury hotel.
You said prostitution.
Yeah, but like that's
Liberty Farmer.
And that's New Orleans that she's at, right?
Yeah, she's in New Orleans. She's traveling around. My guess is
she's probably prostituting her out there in New Orleans.
Yeah, she might be. She might.
Hey, Marbella. Hey, Stephanie. My concern is she's got 4. Well, her son's not small, but she's got 3 littles. 2 of them are girls.
Oh, jeez.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's play more.
Me and my children. Don't ask me how I get it. Sometimes I don't even know how I get it. I just get it done.
Just all that first part that she just said about being a mother and like making it happen. I actually agree with all of that. That is true. As long as you got family, you can make it out of anything. All of that, that's great. No, nothing wrong with that messaging. Nothing wrong with any of the messaging, really. I have some questions about the second half of the TikTok. Like,
right now, I'm at a luxury hotel, living out of it, paying about $500 every 3 days.
How? Okay.
Like, come on now. This is really crazy.
In a luxury hotel, like that seems like it would be way more expensive. A luxury hotel seems like it would be way.
Yeah, like you
a night
for
not every 3
$5,000.
days.
I mean, for $5,000, you can live in Manhattan.
If she could have a night, why don't if she can pay that, why not get a stable, permanent place to live? Because what she's spending in 1 week, I could take care of my core bills to keep a roof over my head. I don't understand that.
I mean, just to give you an idea, let's just look up rentals in Brooklyn.
A luxury hotel in Cali like that, that's going to cost you $500 a night, not every 3 days.
Okay, for $5,000, she could probably get like a 3-bedroom, a place, and still be cheaper than $5,000.
Hell, if she could buy a place for what she's spending.
Yeah, that's like an insane. Like you're literally could probably buy a place for hundreds of thousands, like probably like it's $700,000.
But you have to show
Constant or
income.
guaranteed income.
Yeah.
You're right, Liz. And I bet you she's not smart enough to put a dime of that away. Because you're right. Eventually, that's all going to stop.
Yeah. I mean,
you can be on the corners for $20. Never say never. Your luxury hotels are more than $500 a night. Yeah. Well, to her, that is a luxury hotel.
And she's getting like apparently charity's giving money to her, and it's like I'm sitting. Let me actually just forward this because I don't want to put her in an unflattering look. I don't want to be disrespectful to this lady. But yeah, I mean, like that's just kind of wild to me. It's like fucking wild. It's
wrong with any of the messaging really of having 6 kids and at all understand transitional housing, all that. I'm glad stuff exists, but she's talking about how much she got to pay to live here, and it's very expensive. Listen what she says.
Out of it, paying about $500 every day. Never give up because you won't be in this forever.
Okay, I will admit I do now want some French toast. Maybe not that French toast, but I'll agree with the first part and the last part of her video too. I'm not gonna disagree. You should just always point at a certain age. I don't really know. Does she have to move rooms every 3 days? Why is it such a strange specific number? Almost $500 every 3 days. What?
Yeah, like you would think you would be able to put the money down for like if you're gonna be there for a month or stuff. I think she's being paid by Johns to come to them to basically, and she has to move around a lot. That's what I think.
Probably.
You know, I think she's famous online, and there's a lot of Johns out there that are into that type of thing. I don't know.
So she
takes her kids. I mean, what'd she do with her littles? She's got 3 littles.
Oh, she has 6 kids.
Baby.
She has 6 kids.
2 of them are teenagers.
Yeah.
The other 4 are not teenagers, according to her. And we've seen the 3 littles. She's got one that's a baby, and then she's got two that look like they were like 3, 4, 5 years old.
Yeah, it's wild. I just want to say.
So she's not anywhere like permanently, like New York or.
Yeah,
she doesn't have an apartment or anything.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is like a wild situation. I always sit there. I'm kind of shocked that this has not really hit the mainstream. Like Penguin Zero's not talking about it. I mean, this is like you got these fucking disgusting men exploiting this child, and the mother's a piece of shit. The father's a piece of shit. Mark Letta is a piece of shit. Adam 22 is a piece of shit. His whole group of fucking weirdo, evil people laughing at running over a child with a car, piece of shit. Honestly, I wish I could just throw all these motherfuckers in jail with Diddy.
Shiloh, her 13-year-old daughter's been out in the street doing the same thing she's doing, who's now 15, who been doing the same thing mom's doing.
Yeah.
She can't go home with her because they don't get along because mom's always putting her down and oh my Lord. I
Yeah.
can't. And they're being exploited. This child is being exploited by these YouTubers.
Yeah, nasty people.
That's $5,000 a month. She could stay at a luxury apartment for that.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not with a lot of bedrooms, but anyway, another thing I stumbled upon when perusing through Tania's TikTok and other
That's the brother, they're saying.
accounts was this video where we kind of get a little bit.
Yeah, that's the brother. That's her brother.
The one, that she had to pick up on the way of trying to pick up her daughter who was already back in LA.
Bit of a Nova's siblings reveal. I mean, one of the things that I've always found interesting is that there supposedly are 6 kids, but we don't really ever see any of them except Nova. Nova's the only one we ever saw. Or, I mean, I'm sure they show up here and there. But most recently, Tania has been breastfeeding uncensoredly on her social media accounts. I mean,
that's wild that you're able to breastfeed uncensored on social media accounts.
She's having baby after baby. What the hell?
Yeah, you're gonna get us in trouble. You're gonna get us in trouble with that one. But I agree with you. I'm a little bit like, why is this? You're one of your kids is missing. I don't think you can deal with the responsibility of having children, any more children. I feel like you're literally one of them is running out into the streets and all this stuff. Like, and if you don't have, I just wild.
I did have to see some of that against my own will, but. Other than that, we really don't see the other kids too much. She'll kind of flash them in the screen here and there. But in this video right here, there's a young man,
No offense, but I would not let a little girl and like that go near some random guy to hand him chips and $10, a homeless guy. No offense to the homeless man, but I'm just saying, like, you never know. This guy can go crazy and just take out you don't know.
Hey, Kathy, I got to jump down. I'll be back, all right?
Okay, Nancy. Thanks for coming up.
Oh, by the way, I don't think you posted the link. Like, link to drop.
I'll put it back in chat.
Just a heads up, just in case anyone that's not going to say racial terms in the back chat. Some crazy people, man. You never know crazy people, man. Why is YouTube allowing this stuff? I don't know, man. Beats me. You got me on that one. Why is Twitter allowing child pornography? I don't know.
Twitter's a cesspool.
Like, it is a cesspool. I mean, like, Elon, clean your shit up. No one gives a fuck about your Cybertrucks and bullshit. They rust in the rain. You have to fucking use Windex to clean it. How about you fix your site so child pornography cannot be on the site? That'd be wonderful.
Like a teenage kid, boy, and a little girl. So it's kind of like, okay, a sibling revelation. All right. And then that brings us to Tania's son. Now, we already kind of met this son peripherally when Adam was mistaking him for Tania's man on the No Jumper interview that Tania and Nova did together earlier this month or whenever it was, the green hair. So Adam's like, oh, is that you have your man holding your baby or whatever? And she's like, that's my son.
I love that you got.
I'm always ready anyway.
I love you got the homeboy over here taking care of your infant.
That's my son.
That's my brother.
Oh, that's just how old is he?
Whoa, how do you confuse that kid to be her fucking boyfriend? What? This man's fucking brain is rotted. This man is, bro, you need to stop with the tattoos and the fucking whatever substances you on. If you think this person,
he looks like a child,
is dating that woman, you're out of your fucking mind. This man's a fucking brain. His brain has routed. Adam, get offline. Your brain is gone. I don't know what happened to you, sir. I don't know if you've been like, your mind has been broken by seeing some other man have sex with your wife multiple times. But I don't know. The tattoos, maybe the ink has poisoned you. Maybe you need to go to the doctor, but your brain is fucking gone. Sir, your brain is gone.
Yeah. And she has 3 other children that are smaller than the 2 they just showed. She has 2 other little girls that are little, and then she has that baby. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
man holding your baby or whatever, and she's like, that's my son.
I love that you got.
I'm always ready anyway.
I love you got the homeboy over here taking care of your infant.
That's my son.
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your. How old is he? He looked grown as. I didn't think you could have a kid. Yeah.
He's 17.
17. That's crazy.
He's got a baby face to me. He look grown.
He looked grown to me. Yeah, it was like I was surprised.
So,
bro,
that's a kid. That's a kid, and that's the one she had to pick up because he was in another state and got in trouble.
Texas. Yeah, Texas.
Yeah,
bro, he looks grown to you, sir. We might need to have a discussion with you, sir. We might need to have a discussion with you.
That's a kid. There's no mistaking that for a grown up. That's a kid.
Yeah, there's this looks like a 16-year-old kid. There's no mistake. I would see this kid in the meet. He looks 13. You can say he looks 13. I wouldn't really argue with you. I'd probably say like 16 or 15 or something like that. I would definitely not think this is a grown person, like an adult. He looks young, not grown. Yeah, most people, that's because you all have normal brains that haven't been rotted out by like gooning, having your wife have sex with other men while watching, and tattoo like drugs or something. I don't know. These substances. I guess he needs more money for Galaxy Gas. He said to fucking Coffee Zilla. I don't know. It's wild. Yeah, he definitely looks young. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have no respect for Adam 22. I have less respect for Adam 22 than I do Mark Leda, to be completely honest with you. I think Adam's...
He literally looks just like a sixth grader.
Yeah, he does. And he's thinking that this guy's like grown. Jesus Christ.
I think that's the same son as this son here. Also, the son seems to appear around the soft white underbelly. His name, at least, or his presence appears in that soft white underbelly book promotion interview with Tania and Nova, where Nova's like, the family doesn't like us. They only like my brother. He's the golden child.
We ain't talking about the kids. We talking about the whole family, right?
Well,
we are
whatever.
not cool.
Because they judge us. They look at us like...
They do not like us. They don't like me, for sure. They don't like her because I act like her. They like my brother because...
He ain't like us.
Yeah, he nice.
Like it's us against the world.
Nova also said Tania likes the brother more than her. Okay, so I think this is the same brother we're talking about. And that's kind of how they presented this brother, Tania's older son. Maybe that was true. Maybe that was not. Maybe that is true. But I stumbled upon his TikTok, and it appears as though he may be up to the shenanigans just as much as his mom and younger sister. Let me get into it a little bit. So I'm gonna mostly, for the most part, skim through this quickly, but I just want to point out that there's some concerning things going on over there as well. And it does now fully make me question, absolutely without any doubt whatsoever, that Tania is an unfit parent in general. It isn't just like some grudge that she has, towards Nova. No, something has to have happened in this young man's life to deliver him to the time of like 16 or 17 years old and be doing this stuff. He has a very like kind of baby face. I don't see any gang tattoos on his face yet, but it's kind of like, I feel like this is a critical juncture. I feel like it's a critical moment. Okay, I feel like this is the get off the ride right now moment. Could be too late. I don't know. But this is him right here, and I think the same one from that other video. Oh man, but this is him right here.
When she's not treating me like number one, so I crack her 1 HG. What's 1 HG mean? It's like cracking means like hitting. Oh no. Like this is the problem. Like, this young man is being raised around this very bad situation. And you really need like a father figure for this type of thing to teach him, like, you got to work hard. You got to, violence is not the way.
Well, he did. He was in another state.
Yeah.
And when she got that charity to fund that first class reconnect trip, she claimed she was going to pick Nova and him up. Nova had already hightailed it back by bus to LA.
Okay. I think it means number one homegirl.
Yeah, so she
crack her number one homegirl.
So she had to pick him up because he was in trouble in Texas.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is why, what I mean? And it's just very sad because, like, it's really sad to see young people that have like unlimited potential get fucked over in life because their parents are just douchebags. You know what I mean? It's really sad to see that, actually. Sad situation.
Here, and I think the same one from that other video. Oh man, there's some alarming things here. I'm just going to point to two. The most recent TikTok that's up right now at the time that I'm recording this video is one where he's kind of like, when you find out she's over age and you're not even 18 yet, but you already did everything. With peace and love, I can understand.
Holy fuck. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh my God.
And how from a 16-year-old boy's perspective, a 16-year-old young man who's not yet an adult, that would seem cool. But I think it's time we all admit this is the way the cycle perpetuates. That is also abuse. Now, it could just be funny for a TikTok or whatever, right? But it's a concern. Hopefully it's not true. But if that's true, then these older, overage grown-ups that are grooming and abusing and committing crimes, statutory crimes upon young men, they also need to stop, because this is how the cycle perpetuates.
Yeah, they need to go to jail. I have no sympathy for that. They need to also go to jail. I like that judge that with that sentence, that teacher. I think she got like multiple years. That was a good thing.
There's a lot of talk about people being grown and fast when it comes to little girls. I don't really personally stand by or attest to that type of a philosophy. I think it's adults that are abusing children, but it's happening both ways. And I'm seeing a pattern start to repeat with these TikToks I'm seeing. There's this other one right here, and I'll leave you on that one. I was physically repulsed watching this TikTok because this is a child. This is a little boy. This is a child. I'm not saying he shouldn't know what that is. I'm not saying he shouldn't be making those type of jokes maybe to his friends. Okay. I know boys will be boys, but this is content for social media. It's public. And do you know who's on social media looking at public content made by children? Predators, criminals, PDF files. Why?
True. So true.
Why is this young man putting this content out instead of something else? I mean, these are the questions I have. These are things that I could have mentioned in that first video, but didn't. Unsurprisingly. Most people.
So this woman's kids are all being sexually abused by older people. And this is like, just acts like it's just normal. Her daughter at 13 lost her virginity to a guy in his late 20s. And now this kid's talking about having sex with older women. And this is like, oh, well, who cares? Who cares?
People that watched that video that accidentally went viral. I mean, I say accidentally, but like most viral video. At least within the first 3-4 days or whatever. But pretty much nobody seemed to really have a problem processing and understanding and frankly agreeing with the main points. That although blame him for this, he's just showing you can't blame Mark doing that, although it probably wasn't only his fault. A lot of people were like, you can't blame Mark later. You can't blame him for this. He's just showing what's really out there. And it's like, I'm not blaming Mark later for anything. I am talking about, and I still am talking about, how Mark later used.
So that says ad-free, uncensored videos, plenty of exclusive content. Please subscribe to Soft White Underbelly subscription channel, softwhiteunderbelly.com. It's $10 a month. And that's where he put the unedited version of the 14-year-old's breasts on.
Oh my God.
So when he got kickback from YouTube about that video, he edited it and he put the unedited version up behind a paywall. I don't know how that's not child pornography.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, to me, like, if you're able to see a 14-year-old's breasts online, that's child pornography. I'm sorry, but you should, certain authorities should be questioning you at that point. Mark is a real sicko, and people need to stop following. I remember that whole thing. I remember we covered it on Queen Bee. We talked about it, and it was just wild. And we were like, what the fuck are you doing, Mark? Are you a fucking idiot? Like, and then he got mad. He got kickback from me. He got mad at people for that. I'm like, bro, you have lost your mind. You're ever goddamn lying.
Deliberately, as an adult, his platform to amplify, to highlight, to magnify a child who in the video spoke about sex acts, being underage. She spoke about running away. She spoke about where to find her. She talked about having a bad relationship or a rocky relationship with her own mother. All kinds of vulnerable things, including sex work and sex acts, which is by statute criminal activity. And all of this happened while this child was wearing a see-through, completely see-through, maybe you could call it bra, bathing suit, top, triangles. And it was uncensored. It was not censored. And she was talking.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And he got mad at people for having kickback about that. He's mad to this day. He thought we overreacted. He's like, his answer was, I'm more of an, I think a legs or an ass person or a hips person or something like that.
What?
So I wasn't paying attention to her breasts. I shit you not.
She's a child.
He's like, I'm more into the hips. I wasn't really paying attention to her chest.
Oh,
like,
hell no.
Like, bro, what the fuck? What type of excuse was that? What were you thinking, you?
And then he wouldn't put that on behind a paywall.
Yeah.
That's scum. Sorry, but that's scum.
For $10. You too can have access to child pornography with only $10 a month, apparently. I guess that should be his new advertisement for his channel, for his super exclusive Patreon. You know what I mean? That's the thing I kind of find wild. With like Gann Stouch, everyone was up in arms, rightly so, for it, because autopsy photos of a child was put behind a paywall. But where the fuck's the mainstream news about this? Yeah, like this guy literally has a fucking image, an unedited.
Exactly, Shiloh. It is. If you look up the definition of it, it exactly is CP.
Yeah, if you had this in your computer and the authorities came to your computer, you would be arrested. You would go to jail.
Hey, Aries, good to see you. Hey, Doohickey.
So you would go to jail. 100%. No questions about it. You would go to jail. As a matter of fact, it's wild to me. Hey, Aries, what's up?
Oh my God, that dog is looking for the alligator head.
Well, throw him to the alligators.
No.
About sex acts, and the title contained the phrase 13-year-old. Pretty much nobody had a problem seeing why that could have contributed to Nova's current situation. It put her on the map.
So what she's basically saying is that this is a 13-year-old girl who is a prostitute, and you just propelled her onto social media. What do you think PDF files are going to do when they find out that there is an easily accessible 13-year-old that they can pay for sexual favors?
And my guess is the mom moves around so much, and it does make it hard, because that was the situation with placements I've had when the parents move around to these extended stay hotels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They run from them, they hide. So it takes them a minute. And what if no one's calling? And what if they don't,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let me put more.
Gives Mark credit for saving her life. Am I saying that he's to blame for anything? How could I? How could I? I certainly think he is to blame for putting her on the world stage. Millions of people around the world know who this child is. And all of these adults are choosing to frame the situation in a way that is not appropriate, and I rebuke. I do not consent. If that's their morals, they pushed it too far, in my opinion, and I say no. But anyway, there were some people who did have some criticisms.
This is not the UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly, yeah, you ugliest quote going on in recent times. I don't know what exactly is.
So, in the spirit of addressing some of those, even though I definitely don't work for y'all, I'll be addressing some comments. Okay, so I truly didn't even want to really even give this one credit, because I truly think it's a bot, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Sick Biz, you're a white lady. Okay, we're off to a great start. You wouldn't understand having to put your black children into fight or flight mode because of the environment that they live in. You wouldn't understand. I'm going to say this is the...
I would say that person needs to be reported to the police, because that's a wild statement. If you think that a 13-year-old should be on the streets and 20-year-old men should have sex with her, and you think that's normal, or a 16-year-old boy should be having sex with older women, you might need to have the cops investigate you.
Gave birth on a live stream?
She did? I did not know that.
No, the KCG said I heard someone gave birth on a live stream.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Okay.
But that's kind of wild. Hopefully that kid gets half the ad revenue. That was a joke.
Exactly. Appropriating. Yeah, I hear you, Autumn.
Like,
and whoever this ignorant person is with the comment, you truly don't understand life, period. Because, oh, never mind.
Like, no offense, don't excuse bad behavior. With that statement, that the woman should not have children. Her children should all be taken away. She should not be scamming this industry. And honestly, I would one step closer. I would probably think about prosecuting. I'd figure out how to prosecute the mother, to be honest with you. And every single one of you pieces of shit, to be honest with you.
I have fostered in multiple states, and let me tell you something. There's bad parents everywhere.
Yeah, like this is not
exactly, Chico. True enough, there's things other cultures don't understand about black people, but this ain't one of them.
This is kind of derogatory to black culture, to be honest with you. Like, oh, we're supposed to expect a woman to mistreat our children in black culture. No, that's not how it is. I'm sorry. That's very derogatory against black people, or African American people. That's truth.
Most anti-black and racist comment that I've read all day. This is a degenerate, low down, and anti-black racist thing to say.
True.
This is to imply that whenever a black parent is stressed out, they have to put their own children into fight or flight mode. No, absolutely not true. And then one step further, have to be poor parents, such poor parents, and I mean pathetic and that type of poor, not monetary poor. So poor at parenting that your child is a 304, that's what you call her. And you all.
What is a 304? 304 slang term. I am so fucking white. It's not even funny.
No, but
it means precarious woman. Oh, so she's calling her own daughter that? That's crazy.
Hey, Carter. Bottom line, these folks. Wait a minute, I missed a comment. Bottom line, these folks exploited Nova, and some ignorant ass people are making excuses instead of locking MFers up. I agree 100% with that.
Yeah, and then the worst one is that Adam 22. I don't know how the motherfucker sits there, lets an idiot on his stage saying that this little girl's an FBI informant, while then inviting a violent pimp the next day to threaten the little girl.
Yeah,
and he meanwhile
I want to find her just to hug her and get her out the streets.
And then they invite this guy back. And he laughs with the whole group laughs about running over a little girl. If she's a prostitute and she's working for another pimp, I'm going to run her over with my car. Apparently, oh yeah. Honestly, I swear to God, you're lucky.
I was raised in a biracial family as well, my whole life. Multiple races. We didn't. Yeah.
That's right. Didn't her mom? Her mom should go to jail. To be honest with you, I think all of them should go to jail.
Neglect and abuse, in my opinion.
Yeah, like seriously, these people are lucky. I'm not like the fucking president, like king of the world, because a lot of that first of all, that pimp might actually go to like death sentence. To be honest with you, because him bragging about torturing women to break their spirits so that you can force them into prostitution, and talking about prostituting little girls like children. No, you can go on the chair, though, Sparky, and I will be the one to flip that fucker off, because I don't appreciate that shit. That's not going to be allowed if I'm king of the world.
Also call her a you 2.0. That's your mini-me. This person is taking up for that type of behavior and saying all black people do this, and I wouldn't understand it. That's ridiculous. I'm sick of this type of argument, because I also know it's just not true. It's not true. You don't have to do this to your children. Calling her a conniving bitch, you have to do that because it's black culture? False. You're never going to convince me of that. It's never going to happen. As far as your degenerate mindset, you are right. I would never understand. Can't relate. Anyway, then somebody's uncle was in the chat basically threatening us. I'm putting this up there. That's a threat. Tyler Evans said, bitches get smacked for speaking on shit they don't know about. Then you better shut your mouth before you get smacked, bitch. Moving right along. Okay, so this is a comment I sometimes get from the Mark Leta supporters. I think she needed to tell her story. I agree, Bella. In the magnitude she lives her life. Okay, I'm with you so far, all right? I do think it's important people see her as she is on the street, as she is dressed on the street. No, I don't.
Wow.
You're wrong there. You're actually wrong there. It's not important for that to happen. In fact, and indeed, if we take your logic, Bella, and we apply it to, for example, child abuse video material, if you know what I mean, what you are saying and advocating for, Bella, is that we should put that on soft white underbelly. Any and every film, we should put people being brutally anything and everything right there on soft white underbelly, like it's the faces of death, like it's rotten.com. Because why? You think that's important? Then I don't want to live in a society with you, Bella. I think it's important that we lock people that think that up. Actually, you're banished. If you put clothes on her, it dims the truth. Bella.
What?
Like, these people are mentally.
If you put clothes on her, it damages the truth. So this person is okay with this young girl
who's
being body parts being exposed on a YouTube channel.
Who are these mentally ill people who need help? These people need help. They are mentally ill.
You can get your point across without the boobs hanging, being there, just shown for everybody to see. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ. Like, people need to, like, I wish these people actually had a cop. Like, would you ever, I mean, I feel like if they actually talk to a human being that could actually look at them like eye to eye and see their reaction, like, that's a crazy statement to make. They would not make statements like this. Because if, like, imagine you talk to a person and this was your argument, like you're on a panel with someone and you started to state this as your argument, you would probably get yelled at. You'd probably get, like, someone calling you a weirdo.
What about a censor blur? What about a disclaimer at the beginning of the video from Mark Leta that says something like, this girl showed up with a see-through outfit on, and I just couldn't sit in a room with her. It was just too much for me to bear as a father. No, Mark asked her about sex work, and then later on pretended, in my opinion, I think he's lying, in my opinion, but I wouldn't know. He later on said he just didn't notice. You know what his reason for not noticing was? I will actually allow him in this clip to tell you for himself.
I did a video of a 13-year-old prostitute, and she had a bikini top that I wasn't even aware that you could see through it.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not a breast man, so I'm not really looking at her breasts. But
what do you like on woman's body?
Oh my God.
The shape of her waist and hips and all that.
Yeah.
Legs.
So you like more like curved, kind of
long,
curving, like something you can grab on.
Tall and thin with nice curves.
Tall and thin but nice curves, yeah. Which is not easy to get out.
There you have it.
Even the crazy homeless person is disgusted by you. Even he has the common sense. The guy who's like crazy and he's homeless and everything, even he understood what you stated was fucking batshit crazy.
He just said he was looking at her.
Yeah, he's not a breast man. He couldn't pay attention to the breast. He just likes to look at the hips. He's a hip guy.
That's
Bro.
Rebecca and Mark's exploited the F out of him. Figures.
Yeah,
no surprise there.
But like, even that guy, the crazy guy, no, that Mark Leta was weird for saying that.
Wow. Some people. I got to be quiet because I could get myself in trouble here. Go ahead.
Bro, this is just wild. Do you think like this is kind of wild? Like,
imagine
imagine
he's a grown-ass man with children. How dare you sick perv?
65-year-old man.
I've never called anybody a perv on here before.
Yeah. Like, imagine that was my if I said something like that, I think you'd kick me the fuck off this panel.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to talk ever again because I'm not.
Because that's some weirdo shit. That is weird. That's like call 911. This man we need to check his hard drive. Weird.
Well, him putting it on behind a paywall tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah. Holy crap.
It doesn't discriminate. Exactly, Harry.
Bro.
Not because I don't look at little kids.
Yeah.
kids that way, not because I was so appalled as the father of a daughter that I couldn't even fathom my little baby girl being out there on the street like that, and I just had to cover her up. I had to take the shirt off of my own body and give it to her because I was so shocked and appalled. No, it's because he's an ass man, everybody. It's because he's an ass man. So no, that's inappropriate. And no, Bella, absolutely not. Moving on. Yes, good point, peep game pop off. They called her running away and being missing promotion. She said, yeah, it's clout right
Yo, they called her running away and missing promotion?
now. That was crazy. He's showing people who live in a bubble the reality. Y'all uncomfortable with real life things. The U.S. president is a sex offender with his friends. I don't know if he was ever convicted of any.
Actually, he wasn't convicted of that, and he actually sued a station and won his lawsuit.
Yeah, he did win.
So no, he is not a sex offender, and he actually, so keep on saying stupid shit like that. You might get sued by Donald Trump. I don't know.
That, so I don't want to be accused of defamation. That being said, I have been very, very, very vocally critical of the current U.S. president for his actions and behaviors toward women and children, and the one before that. So I'm an equal opportunity creep.
That is true. She has been talking about the Epstein files and about him and stuff like
I'm
that.
an equal opportunity.
Yeah, she has been equal about that for sure.
Hater. All right. Yes, I am. But anybody follows this channel and actually ever watched any of my videos knows I don't live in a freaking bubble reality. My daddy overdosed on meth. Try to keep up. But I will agree with you on one thing. I like to try to find common ground. I am very uncomfortable with real life things. If the real life things are the normalization, glorification, and exploitation of child trafficking, I am very uncomfortable with it. Nova XO9827, and you should be too. And if you're not, what you should do is keep that shit to yourself and in your neighborhood. Because see, what's happened now is all of this debauchery and this degeneracy has creeped out of the pits of hell where everybody thinks this is normal, and it's creeped onto my algorithm in my house in Princeton. And I am very uncomfortable with it. And guess what? Since it has now to do with a child, you've invoked my karmic duty as an adult to do something about it. So what I've decided to do about it is to raise awareness. You're welcome, society. Nova XO9827 don't like it. Lee Mar Rock said, just imagine 100 years ago, a man could have committed an act of violence on you too. Well, I have something to tell you, Lee Mar Rock. We don't live 100 years ago. We live.
Just imagine 100 years ago, instead, if running your mouth for 15 hours, you just got slapped in the mouth.
Wow.
Bro. What the fuck?
Good thing we're not living 100 years ago. We're living now.
First off, if that happened 100 years ago, her brothers or her father would probably get a gun and shoot you for that. So I don't know. They were pretty tight with family matters back then. You would not be too happy if the father found out you slapped his daughter.
This is BJ Investigates, Lindsay.
Yeah, they probably, you know what I mean. They don't appreciate that behavior towards women in their family. So no.
Today. And today, I believe in fighting back with the full force of the law. And if I got to call the Department of Homeland Security, I will. I will find out who your baby mama is. I will help her in the custody battle.
What?
Chico said mother uppers be too comfortable on the internet. They sure
I know, right? I mean, like, honestly, if someone like slapped my sister in the face, they'd get a baseball bat to the fucking side of their head. That's what they would get. Not just simple as that. I might be going to jail. You might not hear from me for a couple of fucking days.
Never stood for that.
You know.
Will investigate you. Do not think you're going to even comment something about slapping me without a repercussion. Okay, so nobody's slapping me. But it does show the state of mind. Like, if you're not on my side, you're on the side of the people that think I should get slapped in the mouth. I mean, this is very Adam Grant Mason. Why make him the bad guy, though? If he never released the video, you wouldn't know about the situation to begin with. Focus on the mother who pimped her out instead. First of all, don't tell me what to do. I don't work for you. Second of all, I did focus on the mother heavily. So, done. Why make him the bad guy, though? That's a question for Mark. That's a question to ask him. Why he had that baby.
Well, Mark basically made up a bullshit excuse that he's an ass man and didn't notice that the little girl had a see-through top that you could see her boobs. And then, you know, he edited the video.
And this guy is an experienced content creator.
Yeah.
He knew. Don't tell me he don't check his shit before. No.
And then when he got backlash. And when he got backlash, he edited the video and then put the unedited video behind a paywall so that people could pay to see a 14-year-old breasts.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. Where I come from, people like that should probably go to jail. But that's just my opinion. BJ Invested has 2 channels. Yeah.
There's no excuse for what he did. And then to take it, to edit out the one on YouTube because he got kickback, and then take the original and put it on behind a paywall for $10. How is that not child
illegal?
porn?
I don't know, man. I don't know. To be honest with you, it's fucking weird. I think the guy's a weirdo. So
in there like that and rebroadcasted it and is now, to my understanding, still selling it. He's making money off of a child where you can see her exposed areolas through a bikini top. This grown man is still making money off of that, to what I understand.
See, he still has it up.
So, and in it again, he's talking about sex acts. Okay, this girl is talking about that with him. So you should.
What Mark Leda reminds me of is like this comedy I watched, kind of like a comedy slosh movie. It was called Hobo with a Shotgun, or Hobo with a Shotgun. And it was basically the premise of this guy being homeless. And it's like this weird, distorted city where the criminals are taking over.
Chico, you're a good mod. I'm thankful to have you.
Nice. Criminals have taken over. And eventually, like, the hobo takes justice in his own hands, gets a shotgun, and deals with the criminals. But one of the people he deals with is this guy, this film guy who likes to record homeless people with his camcorder and make them do humiliating things to record these homeless people doing these things. That's what Mark Leda reminds me of. He reminds me of that character in that movie that goes walking up and down the street, getting people to exploit to put online, so that he could put money in his pocket and he can make money from the exploitation of these people.
And that's why I could never get into his content. I 2.5, 3 years ago, I tried. I gave it a good shot. I couldn't handle more than 20 minutes of it because the dude is nothing but an exploiter. All he cares about is what he's putting for him. He don't really give two shits about the people he's exploiting.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him. That's a question for Mark. Why is he the bad guy?
Schedule's as screwed up as ever. As ever.
And if he never released the video, you wouldn't know about the situation. I would have preferred not to know about it. Truly. I would have preferred if Nova wasn't exposed to millions of predators, adults who care. I would have preferred that. I would have preferred not to know about it. Not everything needs to be known by everybody. Nova is in harm's way every day for the rest of her life. Because we needed to know about what? See her naked? No. These degenerate robots. Another sexually harassing comment. They are going to make you earn your name. So they're going to make me, that implies they're going to commit a violent sex act on me. A degrading, humiliating, and violent sex act on me because I said trafficking children is bad. This is what we're dealing with. And this is why I have to say something. And nobody ain't going to do nothing about it. Get him kicked off of you.
You make it sound like he did porn with her just by interviewing her. Why aren't you hanging up on the parents?
He shared videos of a young girl's breast exposed. Are you kidding me?
We need an IQ test for some of these motherfuckers.
YouTube. I'm not trying to get him kicked off YouTube. He could be on YouTube if he wants to be on you. Who said?
I don't think he should be on YouTube, but that's just my opinion. The moment he posted that unedited version of that little girl, he should have probably been fucking kicked, to be honest with you.
The frontal lobe is just missing. Sometimes I'm just like, can the mothership just come pick me the business?
All the lobes are missing.
Yeah. Mind your business, lady. If you ask me, you are doing the same thing he's doing. At least he wasn't judging. You're bringing to light something that everyone sees already. Talk about your own culture. What's going on in them KKK towns that we don't know about, you silly rabbit. What the fuck is wrong with people?
If you're asking me, you're doing the same thing he's doing. Well, I didn't ask you. At least he wasn't judging. You're bringing light to something everyone sees already. At least he wasn't judging. He should have been judging. You're supposed to use discernment. He should have been judging. I'm bringing back judgment. Judging needs to come right back. We need to bring back.
Protect that child is what he should have done. Instead, he exploited her for his own selfish needs and content.
Yeah, the LAPD are.
You should cover this, Chico. You'd be good at covering this. We got to find this girl and save her.
Honestly, Chico, we played that. The LAPD, they will be pissed.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't even care less what she was saying.
You know what I mean? Like, they'd even try to take down the information, say okay or anything. I'm just going to skip ahead to the response. So let me see. Okay, let me see. All right.
That's why I made the video. Well, so a major concern I had in that first video, I've mentioned it here again today, is how a child, like, for example, in Nova's position, would escape. Like, I think we all agree it's a bad situation. How does somebody in Nova's situation get out of the situation? You start looking around, right? Like, I don't know her, never talked to her, have no plans to, don't really need to. But I showed y'all those clips, the examples of how she keeps getting kicked out of her mom's house. We heard about the abuse in the group homes, even from this documentary all the way back into the, in the 80s.
He produced a package of upholstery needles and told me he wanted me to stick every one of them.
Let's look around. Could Mark Leta? Maybe he could help her. No. He said it himself. He loves the way she's growing up. You're growing up beautifully. All right, fine. Let's look to her mom. Let's look to her dad. Nope. We already got that.
He did say that.
The mom is the reason she
was growing up beautifully.
He did say that.
He did, yeah. But she's just doing fine. Mm-hmm.
Bro, Mark Leta's a scumbag.
Hey,
maybe Nova can't be at her house.
What'd you say?
No, I just said hey to Shauna.
Okay.
Apparently, allegedly, according to Nova. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. But I am more inclined to believe the child in a situation. Okay, fine. Let's look around some more. Maybe Adam 22. Maybe somebody from No Jumper.
Bro, Adam 22 disgusts me every time I see him. Honestly, yeah. I wish we could throw that guy. That guy has to be like that guy is the lowest form of human. I mean, like, whenever I think of like the scummiest person, I think of Adam 22 because the things that have come out of his mouth, the things that he's done, he fucking advertised a pump and dump fucking crypto scam, which to me is like literally spitting on your audience. Actually, I think it's actually way worse than anything BJ has ever done when you do stuff like that, because at least she never like crypto scammed her audience like this fucking piece of shit did. I mean, like, Adam is a garbage human being, like an absolute trash bag.
And Ange, there's a RICO case going on out there with a gang that
traffics children. Yeah.
And
then his
idiots basically put out that this young girl is
the snitch. And that was false information. And then he invites the girl again and said, well, you're not a snitch, right? And asks her on the interview. So you put it out there falsely that this 14-year-old girl to 15 is a snitch. And you know that she's by herself, you know that she's not at a home, and you know what happens to snitches with gangs that are facing RICO charges, they end up dead. They're just complete reckless disregard. That's why I think this guy's a complete scumbag. No thought process at all. None. And just so fucked up at the top of theirs is why she's fell in the least.
This just makes me sick to my stomach.
I talk about this sometimes too. I mentioned this a couple of times on Queens.
Over here. Thank you for this, BTM, by the way.
I also mentioned it on Queens a couple of times too, man. I mean, like, it's just wild. This is like disgusting.
All I do is go to LA and find this little girl and bring her home.
Yeah. Like, all these men disgust me. Like, honestly, like, I'm ashamed that these people are actual men. I wish I could just, like, I don't know, fucking ship them off somewhere because they're horrible people.
Be able to help Nova. Put yourself in Nova's situation. She is a child, 13, 14, 15-year-old kid. She's looking around. Which adults does she actually have access to? You look at the No Jumper and here's Adam.
Yeah, isn't it just like, but like, isn't it just like the case that like this shit's just like normalized? Like, isn't this just like normalized?
All I'm saying is like, is this basically totally normalized in the pimp world?
No.
For sure. So there's a big chunk of people who think that that's fucked up and wrong.
For sure. There's absolutely out there doing it, but I ain't gonna lie, me personally.
But look, that's normalized because there's too many cases. You talking to a that's been in the feds, been in the state. I've seen too many, whether they gangbangers or from whatever state, all these getting out here trying to pimp. These ain't playing the game how it's supposed to go.
And right next to him, Aunt Heffy going, absolutely, totally normalized.
Some people be grown and fast and thrust themselves into it.
That was my point.
Grown and fast and thrust themselves into it.
What the fuck is wrong with our world, man?
Like, I mean, like, don't these guys...
What's wrong with people?
I mean, like, don't these guys have, like, kids of their own? Don't they have any self-respect? I mean, like, I feel like the mob wouldn't have done this. The mob would probably have been like, what the fuck are you doing? They'd probably beat the fuck out of this guy in real. Like, there's, like, criminals have just...
been cement boots somewhere. It need be in the water somewhere, cemented on down.
It's like, you're all pimps, right? You're all like criminals. You can't just sit down and be like, hey,
What
Let's
kind of
not
world do we
traffic.
live in that it's normal? This guy's sitting there saying it's normal. It's not
Let's
normal.
yeah,
She's
let's
a child.
like these pimps can't just say let's not torture women and traffic children. Is that like too hard to?
I this one's
That's wild. Like I don't know, man.
Who does Nova go to get out of this?
Really?
When she runs away, her mother can legally take her. When they put her into a group home, she runs away. The pimps get her again. How does she get out? I mean, this is an age-old question. Hopefully, you would hope there's like someone around, a respected, respectful, trustworthy adult who might have some access to some program or just something. Who knows? I don't really know. I don't pretend to know. But I'm just putting myself in Nova's position, and it's like, if I'm Nova, what am I doing? I'm probably not doing anything. I'm probably stuck. That's my point. She probably can't come forward and say anything to anybody, either because she's scared to, or they can't do anything either, or they don't have any she's just stuck. That's my point. Isn't that sad? Then there's all this background stuff with a Rico, and she's getting threatened by grown men like ATM Richie. She better stay out the way for better days and better plays on the dead homies.
A little bit over dead homies. Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies. Her and her punk ass mama. Not playing. It's not.
The same guy that puts women in dog kennels and feeds them cat food and burns them in the shower and puts cigarette butts out on them is threatening a little girl.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
Who does she come forward to? And in that backdrop, Aunt Hefe makes...
That is child endangerment. That is child abuse.
And Lita, and then Adam 22 invites the guy for an interview.
Oh, good Lord.
What the fuck? And you know what I mean? Like, this is California. Yeah, this is California. What the fuck? Honestly, if I would be like,
a child's never had anybody just love her and stick up for her and just protect her. Be the adult. Be the parent.
Yeah, true. Fucking true.
A comment that sometimes little girls be fast and grown and thrust theyself into the lifestyle.
Some people be grown and fast and thrust themselves into it.
Not everyone is forced in a dog cage and a cat cage or whatever. Okay, fine. That demonstrates to me where his mind is at. That he believes that a child has the ability to consent to being thrusted into a sexual encounter, because they don't. Not morally, not legally. Nova specifically stated she doesn't like to leave her house because people already have this like grown and fast perception of her. So think of it from Nova, right? Like she's like, I don't like to leave my house. People be saying I'm grown and fast, and they say that I'm too fast and I'm a and this, that, and the other, and so I don't like to leave my house. Okay, fine. I remember that. Then we have Aunt Hefe saying, yes, some of them are fast. So it shows to me you have a kind of like a negative impression of children who get put.
Well, it's kind of like saying the children are not victims. They are, the fact of the matter is grown-ass men or women are victimizing these children, and it's wrong.
Bingo. Thank you. Bottom line.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Chico? I didn't even know you were up there.
Hey, BTO.
What's up?
Yes, her mama and her daddy both need to be locked up for child endangerment and every damn thing else you can think of. Because I'm sorry, at this point, your child, it's critical we get her off streets. And it's critical she gets resources because this girl is pregnant now.
Is she pregnant?
Nova?
That's what it said in the second line. Pregnant, right?
I don't know. No, she's not pregnant. I didn't hear she was pregnant.
I thought it was the mom who.
Because I could have sworn on the second one that Rabbit played, it's like show pregnant, prostitute or something like that. But it could be wrong. But let's not act like that can't happen.
Oh yeah, it can definitely happen. It's not a surprising thing because she's been sexually active probably around 12 years old, probably.
Probably because
I'm surprised it hasn't happened, honestly.
Exactly. And her daddy was on No Jumper. Her daddy is a supposed rapper that's in and out of jail. He's a piece of shit right along with her mama. I don't even remember his name. I don't. But her story.
Yeah.
People have been trying to bring light to this for a while. And I think because Mark is such a big creator, he's able to get away with the stuff he does.
Yeah,
And
Mark and No Jumper. And it's like, they do a lot of sneaky tactics. Like No Jumper will purposely copyright strike content clip channels to get their information. And then he'll fuck with he'll try to get them sued. He'll try to get them fucked with in real life. No Jumper's a real no
yeah,
Jumper. Adam 22 is a
No
real piece of
Jumper.
shit.
Yeah, No Jumper had whack 100 jump folks outside of the studio.
Yeah.
Like, if people actually watch No Jumper and follow like the rap and all of that stuff,
and it's crypto scam too.
Yeah, yeah. And then on top of that, the OnlyFans stuff that him and his girl do, like
It's nasty.
It's very nasty. This man had a whole show about effing his wife. So there's that.
He should have saved the flavor of cucketry, because that's what it was.
Oh my.
Mark Leda, soft white underbelly, Lindsay. That's who Mark is. He has a huge following. A lot of people found him because of the Whitakers. If y'all not familiar with the Whitakers, I know BTM probably is.
Yeah, I know.
That was a
Fine,
shit
Lindsay,
show
ask
from the
away.
jump. That's what really got him attention, was that family and him exploiting them. He calls it helping, but all we saw was a bunch of exploiting. And not to say the Whitakers didn't do a number on him too. I ain't gonna lie about that. They scammed him too. So I call it an even trade. But
I mean, to be fair, like the thing is like that. Personally, I think how he ran the account was kind of shitty, because you're looking at these people. If I looked at those people, walked up, I'd be like, these people can't run money. You need to put that. You can't just be a GoFundMe and just give them money. I'd probably have someone run the account and maybe purchase the property first, or run the account. I would never trust those people with money. I'm sorry. It would never. If my goal was to get a house for these people, I wouldn't trust them, because they're living in a shack, and I'm not nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, I just would look at them and be like,
for a minute, guys. Okay.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, they're just not financially responsible. And he just gave them money. And what he did was he just basically pissed away the money. And now they're homeless. They don't even have a fucking house.
Exactly. And the other two got taken by adult protective service. Is that right, Tim? Because they took the one that can't talk. And they took the sister.
Yeah, it's a mess. And they're getting scammed by some rando. Yeah. It's fucking bad. And this is what happens when, with social media people. Sometimes the social media people make things fucking worse, man. I mean, they made it worse than what they were and the situation was. So, I don't know. So
I wish they would have. I wish that town would have, because I remember in the beginning, like, nobody would let Mark around. I wish that town would have kept that same attitude.
Well, Mark's.
I really do.
Yeah.
So. But that's how he got attention, was because of that family. And then he started having different people on there. Like, there's quite a few folks that he's had on there that has their own channels now.
Yeah.
Like Sharp the Pimp, he is with Adam 22. I believe JD was on there.
Yeah. Oh, they're asked, how did Nova get on? I think the Nova got on the show because the mother was on the show.
Yeah,
the mother was on the show. Yeah. And it's kind of weird to me, like the whole situation, like when he said, "Oh, you're growing up beautifully," I'm like, man, this is kind of a weird thing, because when you hear about the situation with Mark Leda and his previous girlfriend, it's kind of a weird situation, man. Because I think she was like 20, right? When she died.
She was young.
Yeah, and she died like, I think didn't she unalive herself? Took some sort of drug related stuff or something like that. She was on drugs.
I think it was drugs, but I don't want to swear to that 100% because I don't. I just know. I remember she passed. I do remember that.
And his weird ass interview discussing it.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he was like 60, 65. And or 64, and she was like 20 or 19 or some stuff like that. It's like this woman could have been her
I thought it was an overdose.
Oh, it was overdose? Okay.
That's
what
may
I
be
thought
wrong.
it was with drugs, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to swear to it because Lord knows my
Then I was wrong earlier. Yeah, so it's an overdose. But yeah, it was just weird. And it's like how he met this girl was that he was interviewing the mother.
Uh-huh.
It's just weird. The guy's fucking weird. I'll play more. If you want to listen, do you want to be up here and listen to the rest of this? And I'll stop if that's cool with you, Chico.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool.
Into this lifestyle. So I'm thinking, all right, okay, so if I'm Nova, am I going to that guy who's like, yes, I'm going to be for growing fast? No, I'm not going. I'm not going to go forward. I'm not going to go and tell him because I don't believe he would be sympathetic because Nova has already said people call her grown and fast. I'm forward to a creep like this. With creeps like this around. This is the mindset of everyone around. Oh, it's so... Y'all, he flashed out on his channel. He called me dumb. He called me a dumb, stupid blonde. He called me a dumb, stupid Karen.
The champion of Hot Topics is a Karen. And if y'all know who this YouTube channel is, I'm pretty sure y'all know who she is if y'all watches her content and whatever it is she's about. I think her channel is about, I fully understand the true statement of what they say about blondes being silly. So I had wished kind of like a brunette had come.
Brunette, that's one. Don't stereotype anybody.
Also, can you pack your fucking boxes and clean your living room, sir? You fucking slob.
Don't stereotype anybody, bro. That was not about, about blondes being ditzy. So what? So the stereotype about ex-cons being ditzy is true too, right? This is why you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do that.
Pretty much everything but a child of God, which I obviously am. I supposedly took this man out of context. I clipped him, edited him, chopped him. Somehow, I guess I unfairly represented or chopped up what he actually said to make it seem worse than it was. This is his perception. I regret to inform you I did absolutely no such thing. And even if I did do such a thing, maybe I took him out of context there. He has doubled and tripled down. Not only on his own channel in an out-deleted video, but then again, later that afternoon on the No Jumper podcast, the man had lost his voice. The voice was lost and gone. The voice was lost and gone. I think he'd been crying the whole time. He was so mad. Fans. They're fans. Everybody does that. Yeah, man, everybody knows.
This was like the funniest stream I ever watched, to be honest with you, because like you see like these two worlds collide. Like you see like these guys, and then I watched this live. I think I gave this to Cappy. I was like, Cappy, you need to see this fucking live. This is wild. And she was like, wow.
And I'm over here tripping because I'm caught in the middle because I'm like, I understand this side. I don't understand this side because, like I said, the chat, like, unfortunately, that is a common thing. It is. Like I said, the uncle in the family that everybody knows, don't have your little kids around because he likes them young. But nobody is willing to put him in jail.
Yeah.
It's like that deep, dark family secret. And everybody just keeps pushing.
Yeah.
No, start sending these mofos to jail.
Yeah. The funniest line this lady said, I think she says in this interview that she calls this guy like an FBI informant because of the glasses. Like she starts joking about that. I think she's going to say that. That was the pretty funny one.
They do like when there's
motherfucking Disney frog with a wig up.
The man has a propensity not to be able to get the insults out of his mouth. It's your moment. The music, the moment. He can't get it out. He's trying to say, I look like a Disney frog with a wig on. The irony here is that he is as bald-headed as a Reese's peanut butter cup, okay? Talking about anybody else's hair is really beyond the pale. Let's not go there, okay?
Bro, he looks like a fucking shitty, like a bootleg version of fucking Coneheads with that fucking head. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because the very last thing, I mean, I got about 2 feet of hair that I grew myself, all right? And it's bleached. Okay, so let's not Disney frog in a wig when you are the little bitch who can't even get the insult out because you're croaking quite literally like a frog. And you don't have a piece of hair. You are a bald-headed scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back type of guy, okay? Or the front, or the top, or the side.
Maybe you could borrow Aldi's wigs. I don't know. Maybe.
All right, so at least I got hair is really honestly all that needs to be said. Like, please, please. Slick, amphibious, reflective, and can't even get it out without broken. And what you decided to go with is Disney frog? That was a bit on the nose. With what I said in the clip, I absolutely stand by. I would not feel comfortable coming forward in this room of people with any sexual assault allegation at all. At all. At all. So why would a little girl when she's accusing their associates, their friends. My point remains. That was the point. But they want to split hairs over here, okay? They want to act like I chopped the sentence up because ultimately at the end, everyone agreed child sex trafficking is bad. And I didn't put that in there. I cut it off before they could all agree child sex trafficking is bad. Like, no one called them child sex traffickers. I actually didn't even say they condoned it. They're putting all kind of words in my mouth. They were so upset that I called the behavior degenerate accurately. And I was talking about Aunt Hefty. I think they're also mad that I gave a shout out to Almighty Suspect, who's usually on like the chopping block of like people making fun of him. I said I got to give him a shout out because he did behave correctly. Like he was like, no, we're not going to go any fast, loose, loud, fast, grown. No, we're not doing none of that. Kid is a kid. That's it. And I'm like, yeah, true.
A kid is a victim of trafficking, and that child's a victim. A kid can't consent.
I don't even have to agree with him on anything else he's ever said in his life, but true to that. Well, I think they were all a little upset.
A bitch out there cooking. I would never in life think that I would get a shout out from a white lady with an American flag.
This shit is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Racial tensions in America are healing. The Almighty Suspect has gotten a shout out from a white lady with an American flag. Racial tensions are healing. I am happy to report. So it's clear that Heffy did just want his flowers. He wanted a little attention. Okay, so I'll give him a couple things. All right, number one, here's the part of the sentence where he did say, you asshole or whatever if you mess with kids.
Feel me? I don't have to judge paperwork. I don't have to read paperwork with trafficking and people getting starved, getting locked in rooms, and you know what I'm saying? And some people be fast and thrust themselves into that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just all because they underage that they being tricked. Some people be grown and fast and thrust themselves into it, and it don't matter whichever way you slice it. Once you understand somebody's underage and you deal with them like you're a piece of shit,
you are
bad.
It's still I don't care if she come with 10,000 hot ready. I'm cool.
I do agree. I'm glad he said that. I mean, I think the bar is so low. The bar is so low. Hell is not even a good bar anymore. But it's below hell. The bar might have gone transcendent and it's in heaven now. It's so low. We have switched poles. The bar is so low, the poles have switched. If y'all are mad I didn't play all of y'all agreeing that statutory rape is bad, child sex trafficking is bad, and statutory rape is bad. We all agree. Thank you. Thank you, young Aunt Heffy, for saying that. You are right. I do agree. That wasn't the point. The point is, you harbor a mindset about children, and it shows through your words. Children cannot consent morally, ethically, spiritually to a sexual encounter with an adult, and certainly not legally. So anybody calling a kid fast implies...
Yeah, that's like basic knowledge. You can't a child cannot consent, and these people are fucking idiots. I swear to God, they need to
face it. Her role model, her mother, has no problem with what she's doing because her mother's doing the same thing, and she thinks it's okay for her child to be doing it.
Well, she called her own kid a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said jail. Do not pay us go. Do not collect $200. Let's go straight to jail. And save the other kids while we can.
Yeah, and she's got other little girls and other children. That's
Yeah.
But trying to make this racial and trying to make it seem like this is okay, it's not. I'm sorry. As a black woman, this shit is not okay. You got me so fucked up. This is not normal. No child should be labeled fast. No child should be put in adult situations.
Yeah.
Now, I do blame her mother for that. I do. Her mother and her father.
Yes.
But what people are trying to make out of this situation for BJ standing up for the child, there's something wrong with y'all.
Yeah.
There's no excuse.
Why?
I was raised in a multi race family. I mean, there was nothing ever with anybody that I've been fostering for a long time. I've seen a lot. Nah.
Well, it shows your mindset. If you're saying a child is fast and all this stuff, and it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, this is a child.
How do you even think like that about your own child, let alone be okay with your own child being used and abused by these?
I honestly think like people were like 18 are kind of kids, you know what I mean? They don't understand what the fuck's going on. I mean, like they make, you know what I mean? Like it's a tough world out there, even for an 18-year-old, you know what I mean? Let alone a 13, 14, 15-year-old. It's way do it. It's fast. They're thrusting themselves in that life. Well, there are adults there. Why are none of you motherfuckers have any sort of code? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Why ain't none of y'all standing up for this child? Y'all are adults. You
Yeah.
know it's not right.
Like, why do you accept weirdos who are buying children in your community? Like, like your group.
Exactly.
Like, that should be ostracized. I mean, don't these guys have daughters? Don't these guys have kids? I mean, like, would you really want any of your, these people that would be interested in kids around your kids? Like, come on, man. That should just be basic.
Lindsay, no, that's not her dad. Her dad, I think he's locked up now. There, I could be wrong on that.
He has like
but
no teeth or something. He has like fake teeth or something. I think I've seen him like.
Yeah, he's been on No Jumper before, but he's not a regular on there.
Yeah, I think he went to jail again. I don't know what he went to jail for.
I think he went to jail again. Well, he not trying to be that person, but he does have gang ties, and he still care about the streets more than he care about his kids. Let me put it like that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know the extent of his criminal record.
One of them grown-ass men, if that's what they want to call themselves, will stand up and try to help this child or any child in that situation.
Exactly. Yeah. And because it's their friend, they're really, that's what really is a mind fuck to me, because I'm sorry, if you're my friend, you think I'm gonna let your child go out like that? You think I'm gonna let you go out like that as a parent?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
But what do I know?
True.
I don't care who you are or where you come from. This isn't okay. It don't matter to me. I don't like, this is a child, and she still can be, she needs somebody to take the reins, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Will you please quit crying? You're okay, you spoiled big old baby. Everybody can hear you crying.
Well, at least he's not snoring.
Exactly.
Give him time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this makes me sick to my stomach that this child has been, and that there's people on here with these big channels that are getting away with this stuff.
Yeah.
Nasty. But it kind of reminds, I saw the same thing with a different big creator. One of the people closest to him was a predator, like documented predator, and YouTube didn't do nothing about it because he's one of their golden boys.
Making that money.
He brings in a lot of sponsorship for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's all it's about on here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. I'll keep on playing.
That the kid has the capacity to make an informed adult choice about their sex acts, and they don't. That's my focus. And when a little girl around y'all hears stuff like that, they automatically know that too. Especially little girls that are already considered to be fast. Especially little girls who have green hair and face tattoos. Who everybody in the world would say, she's fast and grown. Look at the clothes she's wearing. She's not even wearing a this, that. She must be asking for it. No, that's still a child. There's no fast and grown about it. So the fact you harbor the mindset to think that a little kid could consent to something like that is my issue. The point remains that it is no wonder why people don't come to you to report stuff like that, because you would probably minimize it. You would probably blame them. That's what they're thinking. And that's what I believe. So if you want to switch that up, you can at any time. You can at any time. Like, people don't have to have a permanent reputation. You could all of a sudden be, the guy that stands up for little girls. You could just start doing that today. But in that clip, in that video, the person I saw doing it, it was Almighty Suspect this time. It was him. There was one other guy on the bench, on the stool. He was like, no, I can't get with that, because he was like, I had a crush on a girl in high school, and, she had like an older boyfriend, and I was like the pretty girl, and I didn't like that. So like, no, that was wrong and stuff. So, him. But yeah, I mean, I do stand by that. But one thing I will also give Heffy that the other guys didn't do is actually telling the truth and agreeing that this stuff is normalized. And by normalized, I mean it's been going on for a long time. It didn't just start. And probably anybody that spent time down there has seen it before, this underage thing. This brings me back to that 1983 documentary. So I just wanted to point out, like, the name of the documentary again is like Teenagers and the Pimps or whatever. I just want to leave a few more thoughts to run some parallels between what's always been going on. This didn't start with the Hoovers in 2021, I can promise you that. In the documentary, the Pimps said their work is done for them by the girls' families because the girls come from abusive homes.
They claim their work is done for them by the girls' families. To teenagers with parents, the pimp seems to be the only one who really cares. The pimp offers them friendship and support. They often give them their first square meal in days or a decent place to sleep. They promise them nice clothes, shiny cars, and fast cash.
They call these children runaways and throwaways.
The pimp, that mysterious figure of the streets, remains somewhat of an enigma.
Mm-hmm.
What? What'd you say?
They scope out the bus stations and stuff for him. I remember all this. Yep.
Yeah, that's sad. That dog is just unhappy.
Yeah, he's trying to get me to take him out, and it's not time yet. And I'm keeping him on a schedule whether he likes it or not.
You don't want another YouTuber reading about tickets for your dog.
Oh, dear.
Being a menace to society, your dog.
He's a menace to me.
He's a menace to society, that dog. You
Well,
need to teach him a
this
lesson.
is the time that Daddy would come home from work. And I got him out here instead of in there crying at the window. So he's not a happy camper.
I get it. He doesn't know what happened, really. Okay, I get it.
He and his supporters work an almost inexplicable charm on the runaways and throwaways.
They end up having to get up because it is so dangerous out on the streets. There are people running around called catchers, snatchers. I know there's a clip. It's crazy.
I got started into life as a runaway, and I ran away to New York. And when you run away to New York, you're always going to be picked up by a chicken hawk or a pimp.
This woman, she's the mother of someone who was abused, who was kidnapped, abused, but they got her back. She said they will put teenage girls in a bag, snatch them and put them in a bag, and sell them to pimps.
One such mother is Mrs. Shirley Malone of Riverside, California.
I finally located an address where Glinda was living with the pimp. Well, the guy that I was with wasn't really a pimp. He was just showing catchers. He was just showing me, what.
I didn't even know there was such a thing as pimp catchers. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild right there. That's wild.
I didn't even know about that. There's a guy that was like
didn't
literally kidnapping women and selling them to pimps. Jesus Christ.
I did not know that. I'm learning something here.
To do and how to do it, and that was that. They actually bag these kids up and call them a package and sell them to a real pimp.
In the documentary, it says that it's easy for the pimps to just move right in because they're charismatic and they used to actually dress nice.
To a young, lonely girl, a pimp seems to be an uncanny mixture of smooth talk, pompous self-confidence, and arrogant allure.
We're like princes and princesses in our own rights, And, I mean, women are attracted to that.
That may be a lady out there. If sure enough, she's got a bag in her back. Just getting into town. Nowhere to stay.
Doesn't know which way to go.
Don't know where. What's
like
happening.
A chicken with a head cut
off. The pimp go around and see that. You know what I'm saying? He will see that. He will spot that. Okay? Now, on the catch, ask the lady, does she need any help? Now, if she game for some help, there I am, well, come on.
If she happens to choose and that she'd rather be with you.
If she choose to be with you,
right.
They would be wearing suits and stuff and smelling good and having nice stuff. They didn't have face tattoos and wasn't growling at people and slapping people immediately. No. They had like some type of air of sophistication, so they were really luring these girls in. And their parents didn't care about them. It would seem like the was the only one who cared. They would promise them nice clothes, shiny cars, fast cash. Well, don't that sound like what's alleged in the RICO? Many of the kids, the teenagers in that documentary, would turn to drugs just to take the lifestyle. They would start at 15 years old, be addicted by 16. They were saying, I don't think a girl can work the streets without being on something. I don't even want to look at some of these men. They're so gross.
99% of the girls, I would say, are on either pharmaceutical, Valiums, alcohol. I went straight to heroin at the age of 16, and it lasted 7 years of being a heroin addict. Played a large part as an escape. You take to the pain of working and to cloud the trick that you're working with. You don't want to look at them. You don't want to think about them. So you do take mostly like barbiturates and things that make you not feel. I think it's an important role. It also cuts the pain from getting beaten up.
A lot of people get a girl hooked on whatever, some high class drug, something.
Reminds me of that clip where Nova said, I'm at a creep's house.
Currently, I'm at a creep's house.
Sometimes would get the teenage girls hooked on drugs, so they would do a good job. This one right here just sitting there looking like ATM Richie's pawpaw. To do a good job, they got to be high.
To do a good job, they have to be high, see?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Blaze, this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that poor kid, man. I feel bad for all those kids, man. Such a fucked up situation. You know, life is tough enough as it is. You know, there's a lot of assholes out there that's just willing to take advantage of you, and you know what I mean. You don't even have like a good starting point. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
tough.
you don't. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be these dudes that would pick up these girls that ran away or thought they were going to go to New York or Hollywood and become famous. And what they would do is they turn around and then sell these girls to the pimps. Yeah, I remember
Right.
seeing those stories.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's tough, man. It's a tough
And then you're
situation.
indebted to them because they've been feeding you. They bought you some clothes or they.
Yeah, the Russian mob
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
You know, or like for instance, like a lot of the immigrants like from like that come over the border, they have to pay back the money because the coyote, and they literally have like a tracker on their phone, and they're like, "We need this money, or we're going to go after you. We're going to kill your family. We're going to go after your family, and we're going to put you on a payment plan." So all these people who, you know, they you know, they sell stuff on the corner, or they got a job, or some might go into prostitution to pay these coyotes, these guys back, because and they know exactly where they are because they track them with their phones. These guys, like, so it's a bad situation. It's done a lot. The Russian, like, you know, the Russian mob used to transport people, and like, you know, you have to pay them back for the immigration. It's a fucked up situation.
Yeah, I remember that. The Children of the Night. I remember that. I remember that organization. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that, like an organization that was like a front or something.
Yeah, they tried to get these girls off the streets.
Uh-huh.
Away from their pimp. Yeah.
Yep. It's sad.
Yeah.
Good job. You feed her what she wants, you know, whatever, whatever she wants to keep her satisfied, keep her out there on the street working. To my other girl, say, if you can make more money than her, we're going to put her down, we're going to knock her out the way and let you be close to daddy, you know what I'm saying? So they go.
I guess that's it, but Jesus Christ.
This is.
Well, it was a good document. I mean, it was a good video this lady did. I mean, her first video was pretty good too. But yeah, it's kind of wild. So yeah, so apparently Nova's got pornography being posted online, and the cops don't give two fucks. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
I'm going to dig around, see if I can find any updates on her.
Yeah, just be careful on like Twitter, shit like that.
Yeah, there has been clips and stuff floating, so be careful because
Yeah, because you don't want that shit. You don't want to see that shit, man.
No.
My heart just breaks for her. She just never had anybody that just really cared.
No, she never had a chance.
Delicious. Are you kidding me? You're blowing everybody's ears. You all hear him crying?
Yeah, we hear him crying.
I do, but he ain't bothering me. I'm used to it.
But he
Bubblicious, if you keep this up, you're gonna live with Betty.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you not to the moon or Mars with Steve. You going to the professional piece of shit's house.
I'm going to Betty's house. You're gonna hang out. She's gonna eat her fucking cooking. That'll be punishment enough.
Oh my gosh, he'd never. He's so damn spoiled. But he'll cry like this for 2-3 hours, and then finally, now he stops. Before he wouldn't stop; it would be hours and hours. Now he does it for a couple hours, and he stops. So it's starting to get better. But he won't let me hold him. He just stands there and waits. Bubbies.
Yeah,
you're gonna make me cry again. Oh, I've even sat and cried with him. It didn't. Yeah. Come on.
I gotta get mine his medicine because he's got another ear infection. So I'm gonna hop down because I gotta trick him.
Well, thank you for coming up. I hope your doggy gets better.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta trick him. He don't believe taking pills outright. I have to bring his sister out and make him hurry up and eat it. That's the only way he'll take it.
I have a really hard time with it too, Bubba. Nope. I even tried putting it in his Butter. Nope. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I've done in their food before, all of it. No, he's not going. So I literally have to get a sister and I'll make them like a sandwich or something with some chicken on it and act like, it's mine. And then I give them a piece and I have to stick the peels in there and he'll hurry up and eat it because he doesn't want his sister to get it. So that's the only way.
We have to hold Duke and I literally have to put him down his throat. He won't.
Yeah,
There's
you're
no
not
other way
doing
to get
that.
him. There's no other way to get him. He will not. And his pill, and it's only, it's a flea treatment once a month. It's a little tiny mini pill for this cat, and he, no matter what you put it in, that son bitch gets it out.
Like he'll chew and everything, and he'll spit it out and eat everything, and I'm like, bruh, I do not feel like fighting you, and you're 100 damn pounds. I'm not fighting your big ass. So I figured out how to trick him now. Just bring his sister out, and she'll get it done.
I need to borrow
But
her.
y'all have a good night,
All
and
right,
thank
thanks for
y'all
coming
for.
up, Chico.
Thank you, B. Tim, for bringing awareness to this
Oh,
because
yeah. I
everybody
appreciate
needs to
that.
be talking about this because this is a problem.
I do. He has one of his shirts, and he has one of his pillows.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Kathy, look in the back.
I couldn't get your email to work. I don't think I have the new one. I finished your song.
Can I play it?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Oh,
It's
right.
unlisted. It's unlisted just for you.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Bubblicious, you're going to make me cry again, dude.
Oh, by the way, I put in the back, this is Nova's YouTube channel. It put in the back. That's her YouTube channel. So that's the wild situation. And you'll see like the shit she posts there. It's kind of wild. On YouTube, this is allowed. She's like 15 years old.
Okay. All right.
I would probably not show. I would probably not show that.
Ab channel.
No, I didn't think
I'm
you would
not
be
showing no child's channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just showing that you can look at it and be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's
but
insane.
It's pretty fucking wild.
That's heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking.
It's sad,
guys,
man.
This is the Misfits intro, that song that the Chroma Rules made us.
That's nice.
Hey there, friends, the lights are low. Router blinks and off we go. Coffee cup and open tabs. Little voice in the back says hi. Hit the intro, play the tune. We don't need a crowded room. Truth don't shout, it walks in steady, side by side. We timestamp it, roll it back. Watch the words, not just the hype. And make your mind up for yourself. No looping lies tonight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go real life. Full stop, we mean it, be proud. Misfits, say it loud, misfits. We hold a line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. Trolls can roam from chat to chat. We're too grown to dance with that. Two wrongs never made a right. Write that down. And foil this and rumor that. If it harms a child, we pass receipts or silence. Those are the only sounds. We timestamp it, roll it back. Keep the context in the light. Say your piece without the docs. Let decency win the fight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go real life. Full stop, we mean it, be proud. Misfits, say it loud, misfits. We hold the line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. If the signal drops, I'll be right back. Mute for the littles, then we're on the track. We don't chase pain for a couple of views. We chase the truth like good friends do. Panels up, the voices blend. Make your case, now play it again. We'll disagree without the knives and stones. Turn the volume down on spite. Turn the spotlight up on right. Home isn't home when we're throwing bones. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits, say it loud, misfits. We keep the guardrails where they fit. Hit the thumbs and take your seat. Let's talk about it. Voices in the chat, I see you. Mods, thank you. Be kind, be smart, be proud, misfits.
That is awesome. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm going to put in back chat, Krama. Oh, did she leave? How do I save that, BTM?
That was a really nice song. Really nice.
Okay, save as link. Download. Save. That should save it, right?
Yep. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to skedaddle.
All right. Thank you for coming up and hanging with me. Thanks for bringing that. I appreciate that.
No problem. You have a good one. Bye.
Unbelievable about this little girl. Have a good night, BTM. Unbelievable. I'm. There's some sick pups in the world. There's just some sick people in the world. I don't know. I love that, Krama. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Would you guys like it? Yeah, there are some sick. There is sickos. Today's the first time I've ever used that word on my channel, perf. But I'm sorry, it's very fitting. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm going to be using that. I'm going to get it downloaded. Hey, Darla. Karma Wheels, thank you so much. I wanted to put my email in the back chat, my other email for you. There's a song I want to send you. If you want to hear, I'll put it in and you can pop up and get it. I don't know what's up with that Proton, but for some reason it's not letting big things come through. I don't know. It's weird. But Baba, if you don't stop, okay, buddy, I can't. You won't let me do nothing for you, Bubs. I try. What are you crying for, Sir Duke? But if you can grab that link and there's the other email, that one will accept it. But I want to, there's a song I want to send you. I don't know how to get video clips to add to it. I'm having a hell of a time. I'm having a hell of a time saving it is what I'm doing. That was really sweet. That's a beautiful intro. That's beautiful. What do you want, sir? Now I got the cat crying too. What is going on here? What's the matter, Sir Duke? You want to go in? Bubs, do you want to go in? I don't want you in there upset. and you're destroying my kitchen window blinds. You really are a baby dog. He's ripped. I have a big blind that goes across both of. Um, did you want to come on stage, or you just come up to grab that, Krama? You'll hop up. Okay. Hey, I have a big
Oh,
blind that
hey.
goes across. My windows are double in the kitchen. They're right on top of each other. With little. He has been in that window crying for hours. He has totally destroyed 6 of them. They won't hang up anymore. He's ripped them to the point where I can't even fix them to hang up there, and that freaks me out because I don't want no one looking at my window. Even though I don't think
What-
you can. It's just the idea.
You
Okay,
might
bud,
have to
here.
get those vertical blinds.
Yeah, it's hard with that big ass. It's almost the size of a sliding glass door. Big
Yeah.
patio door because of the big windows. Come on, go ahead.
Finally.
But he's mangled this one too. Well, plus they're super old and they've been through a lot of kids. But
Did you post that song you were talking about in here? Or are you gonna email it to me?
yeah, I played one of them. She made like I think it was 4 or 5 different versions of it.
Uh-huh.
I really like. I just can't figure out I can't get the video. I'm having a hard time with it. I suck at that kind of stuff. Um, okay, so yeah, the kids actually stayed up an hour and a half. I didn't think they'd make it this long. They're out.
So I actually went through your channel and went through a bunch of old lives and gathered a personality.
Oh,
And that's how it made the song.
you did, and it fits me, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
And
I
the
think it's really
videos
cool.
that you put in, the clips you put in, they're gorgeous. It's wow, you're very talented.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it was a good. It is awesome. I can't wait to add it and use it from now on from the intro.
If I need to, I can zip it and email it to you.
Okay.
Um, and that way you can upload it that way. I'm not sure how Trisha did it. Um, I'd have to ask her.
I seen your message. Oh dear Lord, of course she's gonna go live and cry victim tonight.
Yep.
I'll
I'm
come over
not
to
gonna
you.
go live. I'm not gonna go live tonight. I'm just gonna old school record. I'm still
There
watching a
you go.
football game.
Hey, Penn State lost by 1 point today.
Oh my God.
1 point.
Georgia's losing to UA right now, and I'm not happy.
Well, I still can't bring myself to watch any of the games because that's something that he did, but I know he was
Oh,
watching that game today because Penn State's his team.
right.
But I don't even know what Pittsburgh has been doing. I haven't paid much attention. The Steelers, I have no idea because it's too hard for me to watch that stuff right now. You know,
I never could get into NFL. I always liked college.
I acted like I was in it because
Yeah,
he watched everything, everybody. But yeah, I prefer like high school and college ball.
I do too. There's too many rules in NFL.
It's all about the money. It's not about the sport.
Right. All right. I'm gonna hop back down off of here
All
and
right.
get set up to record.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That is beautiful.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. All right.
I love
Love
it.
you.
Thank you.
Hey.
A tiny bit long for an intro. There's people out there that have 30, 40, 50-minute intros. I think it was actually shorter than my other one. Oh, don't even start raining. Don't even start raining again. No, because he will not go out in the rain and get his. God forbid if it's raining. Nope, he won't do it. All right. Well, I will change. Well, I don't really need to change. Well, I'll change the description. But I said we were going to look at Lolcows, and we did. Um, through BJ investigates, but I'm going to put her link in the description. I will change that up. Um, she did a fantastic job with that. I would come up everything on a charge card. You got several intros? So he's in there flopping around like a. You know what he's freaking out over? That damn alligator head. My dog, in all the years I've had him, has never once went to my garbage ever, or the little baskets in the kids' room, nothing. Well, the other alligator head was in my son's garbage can. I thought he put it in the big garbage can out in the kitchen. Bubba went in, took it out of the garbage can, was trying to chew. I don't know what. He's never ever chewed anything before besides these two alligator heads, but he can't chew on them because they were treated. They were stuck. They're real, but they were treated. They're stuck. So I took it off him and I threw it in the kitchen garbage can. He waited for me to go live and he went out there and knocked over the kitchen garbage can. He's never done anything like that. He's almost 14 years old. He's never done anything like that. I don't know what it is about that gator head, but he's just determined and he can't have it. He can't eat it because it's, you only heard alligator head. Yeah, he's trying to eat it. and my son was heartbroken because those were his and daddy's thing. And yeah, Bubba got him apart, but I got it off him before he could eat any of it. Okay, let's just. Besides that, it still has its pointy teeth and everything in it. They're just all they did was, stuff the gator head. I guess that's what you call it, taxidermy, whatever. But yeah, they use chemicals and stuff. He can't be chewing on that shit. I just don't understand why he's doing it because he's never ever chewed anything. All right, Bubba, you win. You win. I'm gonna come in there and sit with you, which is not gonna. You're not gonna stop. It's not gonna matter, but I'm still gonna do it because I love you. You pain in my butts, but I love you, and I know you're just missing your daddy. I know. I miss him too. Okay, buddy. Okay, okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go in and give him his medicine, settle him down for the night, get him out one more time. The separation anxiety, that could be. Could be. Yeah, that could be. He's just, it blew my mind when he did it the first time because he's never, you know. And my little one was upset because those were from Daddy Prank to him on their excursion to Alligator Alley. And yeah, he was really he was upset about it. But okay, shh, shh. All right, I'm gonna go in there and give him some much needed attention, get him his medicine so he can relax. Maybe he'll get some sleep. He'll do this for till about 11:30, and then he'll start calming down. I think he then realizes, hey, Daddy's not coming home tonight. But at least it's getting better. It's not all night long anymore. It's just for the few hours starting around the time he would come home from work. And I take him for his walk, just not as long as my husband did because it's, late at night and I got two littles and can't be walking the neighborhood. I do give him, he walks all day long. He goes out anytime he wants out. But I still take him out for a walk. Try to, just try to give him what he's used to. But thank you all for hanging with me so long. Thank you for the Cash App that I got, the $10 Cash App. And Summer Girl, thank you for gifting the memberships. And thank you for the ones that became new members. You're a misfit now, too. But I probably will be on here sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when. Depends on how the day goes with the littles. We got a science project to finish, her presentation from her science project, from her homemade lava lamp. But and here comes the freaking rain. Ugh. He does not like the rain. Anyway. Oh, I do. He's my baby. He's my 78-pound lap dog. Yeah. He can't help it, you know. He was a daddy's dog. He just misses him, that's all. All right, guys. I don't know who's live, but go cruising on the streets. Be safe out there. Be the best misfit you can be. And have some fun. It was deep tonight, what we were talking about. So thank you all for hanging with me. Let me know what you think in the comments. You know, do all that YouTube stuff. The like, the share, the sub, and the memberships. You know, that whole smear. Anyway. Have fun out there, misfits. I'll be seeing you on these streets. Queen's live? All right, everybody head on over to Queen. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.